welcome to day 2 of the Tier 2 World Ninja League Championships. My name is Jamie Dayhuff, and I'm here with Billy Dixon, and we have an exciting day here today. We have the kids female flow course, which is going to be starting off in a few minutes.
Indeed, so we are here at Center Court today in New Jersey, ready for another one of our incredible Tier 2 World Championships, ready for a bunch of ninja action over the course of today and tomorrow. We're excited for it.
Wait, I think we got a few kids playing on the course right now.
Now, here are a bunch of locations where a bunch of our athletes have qualified from. We have Austin Ninjas, ARC, Empire Ninja, Level Up, Gym Nation, and Brooklyn Ninja Academy. All of these athletes here today have placed amongst the top athletes in these region standings. And that has culminated in a bunch of great results and runs through their qualifiers and regionals. And they're all here at Center Court ready to battle it out for a great title.
Most definitely. Now, before we get to that, we have some formats to go over. So, what you're going to be seeing on screen momentarily is that. So, for the format, we have things that are just a lot different. So, things that we have, like the skill course. I feel like you want to go over that.
Yes, so the skill courses are basically just individual skills, realistically. We have got this just skills overall, the sum of placements from each individual event. I love watching a good skills run. I do. Taking one aspect of ninja and just going upon it. We also have the courses. We have individual courses from flow courses and full courses there. Of course, overall, it is your sum of placements from each individual event. And I'm excited to see both of these courses for all of our divisions over the weekend for the flow and full courses.
And those placements overall will give you the title of Strongest Ninja.
Having the title of Strongest Ninja is very beneficial in the grand scheme of things within your tier. You absolutely want to go for Strongest Ninja if World Champion may be out of reach. It's just another thing to go for, realistically. It's essentially your sum of placements from each individual event, and from where you are placed on each podium for said event, all of your placements will be a total. So you get first on all of the flow course, the full course, and the will tech on all the dash events. You will have more amount of points anyone has. That will be the highest placement.
Right now, we're
Yes, we do. We have a grand total of 36 female kids out here at Center Court today. How about you, Jamie?
I'm really excited. Looking at these names, I'm definitely not seeing anyone that I truly recognize. I feel like if I see their faces, I might be able to recognize them, but from these names, no one's really sticking out to me. What about you?
I'm seeing quite a few, to be honest. Having a look throughout here, Ashley Grinberg, who is our 36th runner of the day, has only been starting Ninja last year in 2024. One thing to keep in mind about all these athletes, by the way, in the kids division, they are not the tallest biologically. I think that goes as a regular thing here. So they are really going to have to utilize their body and what body weight they've got in order to move obstacles such as the TikTok that we've got later on in our courses. Very, very happy. Also, Ashley was born in Israel. Growing up, she was always drawn to climbing, jumping, and conquering every playground obstacle that she could find. And when her family moved to Europe, she got into rope climbing, which is beneficial for ninja, and some incredible ninja skills overall. She's competed in 10 Tier 1 competitions and 3 Tier 2 events so far, and it's an incredible experience, and hopefully this World Championship held here at Center Court adds to those experience tallies.
That is an amazing description of what she can do, and ready last, she is going to have probably the best chance to get that because she's going to see 35 people run before her, so she's able to see a bunch of strategies that may or may not have worked.
Exactly. Exactly. We might see a couple of beta breaks on this course. We always love a good beta break here at WNL. And I'm excited to see how great these Tier 2 athletes can really get. And I want to see how great they have been over the course of their entire season.
Now, if we can go over to those obstacles, how many obstacles do we have in this division?
Let's take a look. We have got 6 obstacles here. We've got the orange slices to start, the disc tuck, the slack line, a cliffhanger, special deliveries, and a shelf grab. Those are some very, very good obstacles out here for a Tier 2 competition, specifically a slack line, definitely testing those balance skills out here for our kids, followed by a cliffhanger. Nice little contrast there from balance to some finger strength and upper body abilities. And then we also have a little bit of precision tech with special deliveries and some shelf grabs to end it all off. Very, very excited to see how this all pans out.
Now, if you were watching some of our flow courses last night, the slack line was actually a pretty nerve-wracking obstacle that was on the courses. Even though it only limited, if I remember, 2 competitors, it caused a lot of scares. A lot of competitors were diving towards that finishing platform once they felt a little bit of uncertainty. So I feel like we might be seeing some close calls or just downright fails on that today.
That's definitely a potential theory to have right there, considering our results from yesterday. But you never know. After seeing some of those runs yesterday, some of our athletes might be able to expand upon said moves, you know, being able to use them to their advantage and see how far they can get into the course.
Let me get a better look here at my obstacle TikTok. I've never section as well.
Yeah, I've never seen really a TikTok that has a circular platform at the bottom of it. I'm used to seeing
it's usually
some squares.
a square.
Exactly. So we're going to be seeing a bit.
Could be something. That lesser amount of space could be.
Yeah. I'm very, very excited to see how it all pans out here for our athletes today on that TikTok and with the other course, with the other parts of that course and the other full course as well, which I'm very excited to see.
Yeah, now something that we had some problems with last time was the time limit for the division. Last night was 90 seconds. I don't know how long the time limit is going to be today, but that time limit was no joke. Competitors were timing out left and right, and only the competitors who truly had a lot of urgency and agency were able to make it through. So I'm assuming something similar is going to happen here.
That's definitely something to be noting upon throughout our run order. As the athletes go ahead and they see a lot of the athletes before them, they can expand upon how they can utilize possibly a very small time limit in order to see what they can do to get the best result that they can.
Right now, it is 8 o'clock, so we should be expecting our first runner to be arriving to the starting line momentarily.
Quick break before that, however. We are going to be testing out some technical stuff to make sure all of you guys see some of the best ninja content you'll be getting out here at Center Court. We'll see you guys momentarily.
Saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Right, hello everyone, back again, ready for our Tier 2 World Championships out here in Center Court, New Jersey. We are going to be looking at a demo for this flow course in just a couple of seconds.
That's going going to be a lot of competitors' first looks in person. They've had real videos that they can watch, but getting that look in person can definitely give them more comfortability on these obstacles. So I'm excited to see what they're able to do with this added information.
Me too. You can see a couple of the kids now strategizing how they can go ahead and crush this course here, getting ready to share some ideas that some of these guys will have to conquer the course. And here is going to be our demo, it seems.
Yeah, that first jump looks really high, actually, on that orange slice.
Yes, actually, you might be right there. I'm very excited to see how all of us here are going to be able to jump up to that, considering these kids' heights.
These 6 obstacles could definitely eliminate anyone if you do not have all of the focus that you can have. So just making sure that you're locked in this entirety of this run is something that's incredibly important.
You can see a bunch of our spectators gathering around to see how our demo player is going to be taking onto the course right now.
Out of all these obstacles, I think the most nerve-wracking, in my opinion, has to be the shelves at the end, because depending on the time limit, and I think the fact that they spin, that's going to be something that can cause them to get tripped up really easily before hitting that buzzer.
Indeed so. Even though they might see the buzzer in their eyesight, it's definitely not something to get carried away by. And here we go, taking a gander onto these orange slices, jumping up to that ring, gathering some momentum, getting a nice pull back on that hold, onto the next, onto that banana.
And now that dismount
looks
like a bar drop, but now on to disc talk.
You can see using the ring to pull back, getting a bit of momentum. That might be the tech going forward. These kids should definitely be taking notes on that, I think. And a nice jump onto these monkey bars out here to finish the obstacle. Great.
Looks like they're skipping a few of those runs.
And it's tilting. Hello.
And now we get a first look at slackline. It has a little bit of an island in the middle. That's going to be good for some competitors.
Indeed so. And we can use the ropes here for our younger divisions, aiding them a little bit to get further into the course, but the balance is still very, very important.
It looks like for that second section, it's a little slower. That second section looks a little bit slower, but it looks like that second section has no ropes to aid them. And the cliffhanger just looks like a standard cliff line.
Yes,
and then
indeed.
Special
there
delivery.
We go. Are
looks
we
like
going to be seeing those circular holds? Yes, we are.
That gives our competitors a lot more room for error with that wider hole.
And now using the edges of that special delivery hold, and now we move on to our final obstacle, the shelf grab. Moving on to the second spinning disc here. Yeah. Boom, there we go. Getting a bit of a swing there, all the way down to the buzzer, which will be hit by our athletes. Very nice.
So with a visual of those first 6 obstacles, I think that this is a pretty challenging course that we got here.
Indeed so, especially if you want to go for one of those top positions overall in the course. You are going to have to go very, very fast, but not careless. You're going to have to be quick, but not careless at all. Definitely a lot of places where you can slip up, especially that slack line. If you try to move ahead a bit too much, possibly taking some skips, going to have to be very careful with that and a lot of our obstacles. As we move on to what looks to be our first competitor, this should be Zelda Grab-On.
Now, Zelda, coming out of Connecticut, she is 7 years old, and it looks like our time limit for this course is going to be 1:30.
Yes, there we go. 90 seconds for our legend, Zelda. You see what I did there? Legend, here we go. Counting down, we're off with our Tier 2 championships, ladies and gentlemen. Zelda takes the jump up to the ring.
Now, gotta make this first transition. Go onto that first grab.
There we go. Knows that she has quite a bit of time to get through the course.
Oh, and she's trying to go back.
Interesting interesting strategy. That might work in the long run, actually.
Trying to get a pullback going into this. Landed it. Last one. Did she make that platform?
Unfortunate there. Nah, it says that she's failed on the orange slices, which is unfortunate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Here we go. There we go. She's trying to use the ring to pull that momentum. Smart move there from Zelda.
Now, something that I noticed that she's...
Stanford on the shirt there. Here we go.
Something that I noticed is that she's on the back of that TikTok as opposed to our tester who's on the front. That's allowed them to get a little bit more momentum, I think.
Yes, definitely. You can see there. Carefully and steadily trying to make her way over to the other side. Getting to that tilting ladder. Here we go. She's trying to squat down now to get a bit more momentum. Jumps for it, but to no avail, unfortunately. Moving on to our slack line here. How's she going to fare?
Got good balance. Definitely using that rope. Trying to reach out to that second one. Now the island.
So. Nice. Oh, unfortunate there. The foot. And that is going to be it for our first runner, Zelda Grab On. Great stuff, showing all our athletes a bit more tech and how to get through things. Definitely on the pullbacks there, nice display. As we now move on to our next competitor, it is going to be Elanor Orabak, I think that says.
That's how it looks spelled phonetically. Looks like we're going to see her attempts. Right, probably getting some chalk back there to get those hands ready, especially for this first obstacle, where I think the grip strength is going to be kind of the silent killer on this obstacle. I think most competitors are going to be looking at the jump onto the arms only portion of it, but really definitely going to look past just the swinging and hanging on it.
Possibly, especially if you're taking quite a bit of time there on the holds. It could hinder you later on in your run, but here goes Elanor. There we go, great pullbacks to start off her run here, representing the Grit Ninja on her attire. There we go. The first obstacle is cleared. Going to keep a hold of that ring. Watching onto the side of the TikTok now, it seems. Here we go.
Not generating that
a lot
much
of momentum.
I'm going for
Big
it.
jump. Oh, a finger was on there. Unfortunate there from Elanor Auerbach.
But still, that was a great run. We've seen another competitor toy with that second obstacle. That one, I feel like Dakota cracked that one's going to be very difficult.
Yes, indeed. So a lot of our athletes are going to have to take notes on how to get through it. Oh, but here we go. I like the approach on the cliffhanger there, going over and under. Oh, okay, there we go.
That was
a re-grab.
Great save.
That was good, wasn't it? Going ahead on these cliffs to make it to the other side. Yes, and there we go.
Special delivery. Onto this little birdhouse.
A lot of momentum.
Getting
now
this
getting
precision.
closer and closer.
So difficult.
She's going to go for it. Oh, very, very close.
Once again, got one hand on it, but just did not get the other one, and that caused her to go out.
Time running out here to try our final obstacle, and that is going to be it for Elanor. Great stuff, though. Very, very close on that disc talk right there. Cannot wait to see her later on.
All right, up next on the course, this is going to be Stefania Popescu. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly.
Stefania Popescu.
Right, she's on the course, and it looks like she's got a little bit more of a confident stride on this first obstacle, taking it with only 1 foot compared to the last two who were doing more of a 1-2 punch on each of those orange slices.
Yes, okay, here we go. Stefania keeping a hold of that ring to get a bit more momentum.
And she's on the front of that pendulum rather than the back.
Unfortunate. You can tell she had a jump in her step there. Yeah. Now we can see her carefully going across this slack line, getting it to the middle checkpoint. All the way to the end. There we go.
And now these cliff ledges. I think there's a little bit of a monkey bar section in here, but I'm not entirely too sure.
Has that motion, though. Even if they were monkey bars, it looks like Stefania is not making them look like it, even though cliffhangers are very, very close there.
Now, these younger competitors, they have a lot more of an advantage on the cliffhanger ledges because their hands are naturally going to be smaller. They have more room to grab.
Yes, biological advantages kind of taking a role here, which is what we like to see. Unfortunately, Stefania is not going to be able to get to that middle hold on the special deliveries. She's going to be taking a go at these final discs here. Can she make it? Oh, the hands are on there. Very unfortunate. Go on, press the buzzer. Boom. There we go. We all love a buzzer press, don't we?
Now, something that I want to notice is that on that first shelf, when swinging, she was kind of going a little bit haywire, going side to side, but then almost instantly she was able to reroute her momentum back to going forward and back, and that is incredibly impressive.
Indeed so. Definitely not one of the easiest moves to do, especially on that obstacle. As we now move on to our next competitor, Evelyn Moore.
We're going to see what she's able to do here. Right, Everly started Ninja back in 2022, meaning that she started Ninja when she was 3 years old. Or at least that's what it says.
That is an incredible prospect. Oh, I like the one-handed strength there, trying to swing a bit more. You can see the coach trying to guide her through the obstacle now. The backswing is going to be quite important to get through onto that hold. Come on. Yes, there we go, grabbing on.
Now, on all these next obstacles that are important for swinging to be able to, she kind of when she was kicking her legs back and forth on that first platform, she was not really having them together, and that caused her momentum to not really be the most balanced. But completely contrasting that, look at this technique on TikTok.
Oh, you can see a lot of momentum there. Can she? Oh, unfortunate there. You can tell she had the jump in her legs, just wasn't able to execute it correctly, which is unfortunate. Here we go, trying to get through the slack line.
And got through that one.
All is well. There we go. Oh, unfortunate miss onto the jump to the cliffhangers, but she's going to hastily make her way to the other side of the gap to try out these special delivery holds.
We're going to see if she's going to be able to become the first competitor, I believe, to land this gap.
Gonna have to take quite a bit more momentum if she wants to do it. Seems like she's losing a bit of momentum on the front swings, and yeah, unfortunate stuff there. Great stuff though from Evelyn Moore.
And now after that, we are on to our 5th competitor of this division. This division's been flying by.
It has, hasn't it? A lot of fast actions coming through. We are going to be moving on to Amirit Cohen now. 7 years old, coming out of New York. Has only competed in 2 Tier 2 comps, but she's here representing Ninja Mania, I think it says on the shirt. Yes, there we go. Love that, Jim.
Great, we're going to see if she's going to become the first competitor to crack the code on the TikTok. Looking at that first obstacle, you can tell on her face that she means a business.
Exactly. Look at her. Come on. Here we go. Taking a great approach. Powerful on these orange slices. Gets up to the yellow ring first off. Has to get a bit of momentum to get onto that second hold now.
And she's got that right there.
Moving straight along into the other holds. Can she make it to the banana hold? Yes, she can. Good. Now, going to keep a hold onto that ring possibly? No, she's going to rely on her squatting momentum, it seems. Get it all the way down.
Working a little bit.
Slowly but surely. She has a bit of time on the clock as it is. I'm not too sure that going sideways is going to help. There we go. Taking the ring, pulling it back to get the momentum she needs.
But still not really getting that much momentum. She's definitely trying to rely on that jump in the event she goes for that transition.
Indeed, so she's trying very, very hard. You can see it here. Come on, Amirit.
Looks like she's
preparing. Gonna take a jump here, possibly. Oh, unfortunate. It seems like the bottom of it just went out from behind her, which is sad to see. Gonna place her in 3rd currently. Going through.
And that's 0 for 4 on that obstacle.
That's crazy. That is. A lot of our later athletes are gonna have to think about how they can come on top of that.
Yeah, and once one competitor cracks the code, I feel like a lot of the other competitors are definitely going to follow.
Indeed. Right, here we go. Taking getting out to the middle. Oh, she was in the middle of that second cliffhanger board, but time has unfortunately ran out for her on the course. Great stuff from Amirit. Moving on now, we have got Llaya Dari even. She is 8 years old. She loves doing ninja and doing contortion. She thinks contortion has helped build her flexibility and core strength when it comes to ninja. She's one of 5 siblings, and another big passion of her is baking for the family. Yes, I have some cookies in my kitchen that I'm going to be having throughout this weekend. I'm very, very happy to have them. Probably would have been better if she made them, but you know, she likes to work hard and try her best in everything that she does. She's hoping to come here and crush the course. She's in second place so far.
That's what she's doing right now.
Has quite a bit of momentum.
Might want to go back to that ring to get some more of it. It looks like that's what the coach might be saying as well.
Yeah, there we go. Has to get a nice pullback. She's on the side, so whenever she decides to go, she can get a bit more clear of a jump. Okay, hang on. She's getting a bit of momentum now.
Oh, wow, it's working.
Yeah.
We might be able to see our first clear here.
Pushing through. Could almost reach out there.
Oh!
No, the jump wasn't completely there, which is unfortunate. She would have had it otherwise, I think. Okay, now.
I think what a lot of competitors have been afraid of is getting that jump onto it instead of just plainly reaching out to it. And that's something that is definitely going to need to be something that competitors coming out keep in the front of their mind, that they're probably going to need to get a jump off of that pendulum.
Yeah, now taking off the midpoint of that slack line. There we go. Moving on to the cliffs. Let's see how she fares. Ooh, interesting strategies here.
Right, those have to be monkey bars.
Yeah, they've got to be like little poles that she can grasp onto and go over and under. Great stuff from Lyla, though. Dakota Ivans is going to be next up.
6 years old. These ninjas are so young, which is honestly so crazy to believe that, in a way, both me and Billy, we're kind of on the older side of the ninjas, considering how young how young the sport's gotten over the years.
Exactly. It's great to... Oh, no! Oh, the fingertips were there for Dakota. Very, very close. Seems to be one of the shorter athletes that we've seen so far, but she has the momentum out here. Oh, you can see her feet leaving the ground as she tries to pull back on that ring.
Are you nervous?
Oh, that was a good
try.
try.
The jump, but to no avail, unfortunately.
Now, trying to reach out, but it looks like her height once again.
The height might be a bit of a hindrance out here, but she's going to keep going ahead to try these cliffs. Can she make it up there? Unfortunately, no.
That's just one of the most unfortunate things. Just sometimes, when your height just isn't on your side, that's just sometimes how it goes.
Yeah.
This could be one of... you could see her very, very close there. Round of applause. Going to try again, it seems. Yeah,
she's going to get a lift up.
Yeah, nice. There we go. Let's see how she can fare here. Getting her hands grasped around that square.
Oh, she's got a great swing here. All right. Oh,
the swing was there, though. I appreciate the swing. Buzzer hit. Bosh. There we go. Easy stuff.
Yeah, and I know once that growth spurt hits, she's going to do amazing.
Yes, dude. I'm very excited for that to happen.
Definitely a name to look out for season 11.
Yes,
or even in tier 1 if she competes.
Exactly. Just wait for it to happen, and then things will be going off. As we now move on to our next competitor, Evelyn Marino.
A little bit of a sideways step there on that second, using both feet.
Pulling back, getting
good
quite a bit of momentum. Nice.
Kayla should be here for you, but if she's
not, got that.
Same thing.
Now we're back on the obstacle that no one has been able to conquer so far. Specifically, it's been this first transition.
You want to be on
but you can see she's one of our taller athletes as well. Has a lot of momentum. Can she make it? Oh, nearly went for it there. Might want to get a bit more momentum on that ring. Yes, come on, pull him back. Come on, get it. Yo, yes! We love to see that. Very, very close there, though. Going to be making her way through.
That was epic.
It was good, wasn't it? The tilting ladder has been completed in first place. Evelyn Marino.
But now it's time to start looking at the time. 33 seconds left for these final 4 obstacles. This time limit is incredibly strict, so everyone running, you're going to need to get a quicker swing on the TikTok to even make it to this point.
Exactly. It's not over till it's over. Let's see how Evelyn can make her way through these cliffhangers right here. Going to take her way down onto the bar. Get across. Very, very well there. 10 seconds remain. How far can she get into this course now? Gonna take some big swings to get on the dismount platform. Yes! And time is gonna be running out. But well done to Evelyn Marino for getting the best run of the day so far. She has something to be very, very proud of. You can see the smile there. We love to see it.
Made it 2/3 of the way through that course. That is an amazing run.
That might be given a bit of more confidence into our next athletes coming up. And the next one of which is going to be Hayden Miles.
Out of Hawthorne, New York.
Take a little bit of a lean back there to catch her balance. Pushing off of the orange slice as well. We like to see that.
That gives her a lot of momentum heading into this. And now onto the dismount very quickly. Not wasting any time here. Onto the second obstacle.
Right there. You're in at least 10.
Here we go.
And she's got
you can see a lot of power going into that. Oh, a large time save there. Didn't need to use many swings as opposed to the other athletes here. But 54 seconds remaining on the clock.
In second.
Indeed, so 13 seconds ahead of first place as well. This could be one of our best runs of the day so far. Already is, but let's see how far she can get into the course. You can see her momentum carrying across to the side to get her way through this cliffhanger at a good pace with 30 seconds left on the clock with 2 obstacles to go.
Right, she's made it.
Here we go. 22 seconds for these special deliveries. We've seen that she has the momentum capabilities to slot her hands into those holes. Here we go.
Can she make it?
Yes!
Got it.
The body... Yes, the body orientation was really good there. 5 seconds remaining. Can she clear it again? Yes! Great stuff. Good. Gets on to the final obstacle with a bit of time to spare. That's going to put her into first place. That was good.
And yeah, now it looks like the competitors are just slowly improving, getting through every single obstacle. Now, heading on to our next competitor, it's going to be Sity Holmes. It says in her bio that she is a strong athlete who loves to swim and rock climb. That is great because rock climbing requires so much grip strength and overall body awareness. Now we're going to get a big jump up here, and she's just able to just step into it. Doesn't need a jump whatsoever.
Indeed. So here we go, taking a bit of pull back there to get her momentum through. She's seen 2 back-to-back great runs. Let's see if we can keep the streak going. Oh no! A little bit of a trip up there on the descent platform. Unfortunate stuff there. Going to keep hold of that ring though to try this disc top.
Great. It says her favorite obstacle type is generating swing, as she's got an opportunity to generate some swing here. However, I feel like this is a different kind of generating swing because it's all focused on your lower half rather than you hanging from something.
That seems to be the case. Takes a jump, but unfortunately cannot get it. Sity Holmes now on her way to the slack line, using those ropes. Okay, nice recovery there. The rock climbing grip strength coming into place, saving her from a fall on this obstacle. Good, good, good. Yes.
And through another obstacle.
Gotta take the jump up to these cliffs now. Going left to right momentum, carrying those fingertips across these holds. Yes, very, very nice. A diagonal little swing there, but correcting herself. Oh, unfortunate. Drops just before the end. That is going to be it for Sity Holmes. Great stuff. High fives on. Should be very, very proud of herself. Now we have Addison Frost coming out of Ascend Obstacle Training.
Right, and with a great...
Oh, no! Oh, the
hands!
That was so close as well. You could see she definitely had it in her grasp there. The fingers just resulting in quite the fall there. That's unfortunate from Addison Frost. Here we go. And she has the momentum. Oh, the grip as well. Ah, very, very close all around. Let's see how she fares on the slack line here.
And even with both those fails, this has been a very strong run. She has the skills to get through each of these obstacles.
She's showing everyone here that she definitely has the capabilities of a great ninja, just unlucky on these grasps here. Let's see how she fares on the cliffs.
And she's making it through nicely. Now it's a little bit of a gap here. Generating that swing. Lands that transition. All right.
Very good.
Got
very
another
good.
gap here.
Yep. Representing Ascend. Ascending through the course right now. Can she descend onto the platform? Yes, good. Now moving on to our special delivery holds here.
Ladder's gonna dip. We're gonna get there.
This obstacle, such a deadly obstacle. Even with these holes being wider, that does not mean it's any easier.
Absolutely not. This takes a lot. Oh, so close. The fingertips were on the hold there as well, weren't they?
Yeah, special delivery. It's honestly, in my opinion, an obstacle that you can trade for all you want, but if you stumble once that run, there's literally no room for error on that. You just have to get it perfect.
No, you're going to have to go full send on these obstacles if you want a good shot at getting a good position. Isabella Müller now on the course, coming out of New York. Here we go. Competed in 4 Season 10 Tier 2 competitions. Age 7. Here we go. Completing that first obstacle with ease. Gonna keep a hold
She's doing
of that ring.
Anything you're
Yes.
Did you have any grand idea for
We're gonna see what she's doing. Looks like the coach is instructing her to dip down to get more of that swing.
Oh, over on the skills?
Yeah.
What was that?
We go, taking a bit more time to get some proper momentum. She
Going for
launches,
it. Oh!
unfortunately, won't be able to get through. Sad times. That's going to be where
if
she
those bars
lands.
were a little bit lower, she would have been good.
Yeah. Coming through now. Yes, the slack line has been cleared. How about the cliffs now?
No, you gotta jump for it. You gotta jump for it. 2 hands.
We're gonna see what she's able to do here.
All right, fast hands. Let's go. Go speed.
There we go. Coming along now. Yes,
Already
yes,
halfway through the
yes.
obstacle.
Nice. Here we go. Launching up. Ready for these special delivery holds now.
See good kicks on this, okay?
We're gonna see how far she can fly on it.
So she has a lot of momentum, but unfortunately couldn't win. Now we are going to be moving on to Isabella.
Another Isabella.
Yes.
We got 2 back to back. And also at the same spelling, both with 1 L.
With a Z this time as well. Looking very, very good here on these orange slices. Chalked up, ready to go for that ring.
We're going to see how she's able to do here.
Yes, good. Taking a bit of time to gather some momentum on this disc top. Gonna want to keep hold of that ring possibly. Yeah, there we go. It's working for her now. She's also facing backwards, so she has a smaller jump. Yes, look at this. Possibly a jump now. Oh, she had the jump there as well. Ah.
Oh. And I think that one just came down to the pure grip strength.
Yeah.
Trying to just absorb that drop. But now we're going to see what she's able to do on the rest of this course.
Sideways approach to the slack line right here. Gonna farewell for her possibly. Ooh, yes, nice save at the end there.
Now, smart move.
Yes.
Knew that she was in danger and just bailed.
You can see now moving through. can see her
halfway through that obstacle.
slowly and steadily making her way through to the other side. Yes, very good.
Right, we're going to see a look here at another special delivery. Can she become the next to get it? Oh!
Unfortunate there.
Didn't get the height needed to get it. Now we're on to another competitor on the course. This is going to be Carrick Hurstine.
Coming out of Empire Ninja, representing here today. Right out of the gate, bash, here we go.
And now that was a great jump onto that first ring right there, truly absorbing it. And that's something that we're going to need to focus on right here on the disc talk. Absorbing that second, not absorbing that second, but absorbing that monkey bar, that second portion of the obstacle.
Yes,
but she's got to make it to that point first. And it looks like that ring's on a little bit of a bungee as well. That's something that I noticed.
Ooh, interesting observation there. Yeah, here we go. Yes, there we go. Our third catch off of the disc talk. Love to see it.
And that's going to land her in the top 3, now approaching slack line.
Time still ticking down. About 40 seconds left for this course right here. Into the middle. Straight. Oh, no! Oh, right at the end of the slack line. That's unfortunate right there for Cara. Going to be moving on now.
Looks like she tried to bail on that and just could not stay on it, unfortunately.
Nah, I respect the move, though. Very, very difficult to take a skip on a slack line like that. So I respect the optimization within it, and I respect the effort.
I wonder if we're going to see anyone on that second portion of the slack line just get one step on it and then just immediately leave.
That is definitely a possibility and a nice time save. Here we go. Cara, ooh, one-handed on that cliff, attempting to dismount. Yes. Now, how's she going to fare on these special deliveries? She has the ability to gather momentum, but how's she going to fare? Unfortunately, runs out of time. Now going to be moving on to Emma Blackmore. Power parkour is what she is representing. She loves ninja, wrestling, MMA, softball, and soccer. Very, very nice to know. A nice skill set.
That's a great combination.
Yes.
Right, with softball, you got to have a lot of power in your arms to hit that ball with that bat. With soccer, you got to have a lot of energy with your feet to kick. And that's something that we're going to see on the second obstacle in the event she reaches it.
Her favorite obstacle type is climbing, and that is no!
Oh, did she not get the dismount?
On the dismount platform.
Oh! Yeah, that dismount cannot be overlooked, and that's another competitor who just cannot stay on it.
Unfortunately, no. How is she going to fare on generating this momentum right here? Can she make it? Going to use that ring a little bit more to get onto the monkey bars.
Gonna go for it.
Unfortunate. She has the momentum there.
And then it just kind of stopped.
How many steps are you going to take at the end of that slack line? Very, very nice. Moving on now to our cliff.
Preparing to get onto this. Oh no!
Unfortunate.
Just peeled.
Says here her favorite obstacle type is climbing, so that's moving with all 4 limbs for her. Unfortunately, no 4-limb obstacles are going to be on this course right now. Good stuff out of her right there. Abigail Bartlett is now up, coming out of Berkeley Heights, New Jersey.
Right, we're going to see what she's able to do here. Another competitor on the course. And with this run, I think we've had more than 10 on the course.
Yes, we have. We are now moving into our last 20 of our runners. We have 16 people run this course so far.
And yet, no finishers.
Indeed so. Very, very close, though. We're getting there. It's happening sometime soon. I can sense it. As we've got Abigail now trying to generate a lot of momentum. Hanging onto the ring.
Getting that swing, that's pretty good.
Oh, unfortunate.
not get the
Had a
height.
good bit of height there, to be fair.
It looks like when she tried to leave off that disc, she only got 1 foot to get the hop. She needs both feet to truly engage and just get the height needed.
Here we go, on to the second half of the slack line. Yes, there we go.
Just demolishes that. Right now, these cliffs. The big transition here.
Board. Big moment.
Landed
there we
that.
go. Good stuff here from Abigail.
Now it's just a slow movement over to that dismount.
With 1 second left, that's going to be it, unfortunately, for Abigail. She makes the dismount. Going to be coming off now. Great stuff. As Brinley Horton is next up for our Tier 2 flow course.
I'm excited to see what she is able to do on this course. At the age of 8, she is one of the older competitors in her division. And with that age, that's going to definitely give her a lot of the height that some competitors have been lacking so far. But she's going to take a little bit of a cautious approach here on the orange slices. Doesn't want to make any silly mistakes too early. But it's working out for her.
Here we go, getting those holds coming out of Tingsboro, Massachusetts, it seems. Here we go, taking those holds, carrying the momentum. And now up onto the disc talk now.
And as you can see in the bottom, she has landed herself in the top 10 for her division so far, which is good, but I know that she definitely wants to make it at least onto the latter part. And she goes
for it. No, so close. There was centimeters between her fingertips and the bar there. That's unfortunate, landing her in 9th currently, but taking her way through the course.
Yeah, and something that I've noticed on that disc talk, a lot of competitors are getting the swing needed, but when it comes to jumping, they're just not being able to fully execute on it. I think it might just be their unfamiliarity with an obstacle like that.
There's definitely a possibility there, Jamie. You are right. Now, moving ahead on to these cliffs right here. She's moving through them at quite a good pace, to be fair. With about 20 seconds left, she's going to be moving on to the special delivery holds now. Can she generate enough momentum to kip her hips up and grab on to these holds?
No!
So close.
Maybe if it was a little bit lower, she would have done it, but unfortunately just can't.
Okay then, next up is Charlie Leong. Charlie has begged her mum to start doing ninja regularly after spending only a few hours in open gym at the Grit Ninja in Norwalk. Her older siblings are also ninjas, and Charlie loves swimming, climbing trees, and playing board games in her free time. Great set of hobbies right there. 4'3", 62 pounds, started ninja only 2 years ago now in 2023. Yeah, how's she going to fare on the disc talk? Pulling back quite a bit. Momentum is there, Jamie.
Right, trying to get... Oh, she's trying to go back to that ring, just can't. Never mind, she's got onto it now. She's going to need to go here on this next swing. Sold out that swing. I think it's... She's trying to get that jump. Or maybe she's just trying to avoid jumping.
Oh, no, the hand! She put weight on it. Very, very close there.
That's one of the closest that we've seen. Closest fails regardless. On that monkey bar portion of it. And you can see that she's just demolishing every other obstacle. She got through that slack line incredibly quickly.
Taking
now approaching the end of the cliffs.
Now, hand after hand. Coming through. About 25 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. How's she going to fare on these special delivery holds? Had the ability on the disc talk to get a lot of momentum. Can she carry it through here?
It looks like her hips and legs aren't really that together here. She's got to bring those together to truly maximize that swing.
Very true now. Can she make it very close?
She finds that most challenging. Oh, she's on a great path.
The fingers!
She touches it. She touches it. That's really good.
Yeah. Now then, moving on to our next competitor, we've got Tatum Dunlap coming out of Brooklyn, New York. She has done soccer since she was 5 and was looking for a martial arts class and then stumbled upon the Ninja Academy, and it was very fun for her. She is working on doing pull-ups. One day, she is hoping to be a professional ninja like us all.
I think she's a pretty professional ninja considering the fact that she's competing professionally.
Oh no! Unfortunate! Indeed,
Just can't
so
get
it
on
takes
that.
quite... Ooh.
And it takes a lot of confidence and determination to actually compete in these competitions. And for her to make it into the World Championships in Tier 2, that shows that she is amazing. All the competitors here are the best of the best from their divisions.
Very unfortunate there on the disc talk now. But yeah, it does take a lot of courage to get to a point such as this in the Tier 2 Championships. And we commend all of our athletes here today at Center Court for taking on a task like this.
Now sizing up these cliff ledges. Not really getting that much side-to-side momentum. Trying to use mainly just her arms. Gotta really use those hips, and looks like she's finally using those hips as she nears the halfway point of these cliffhangers.
Here we go on the side now. Taking that momentum. Unfortunately, had a bit of a diagonal swing there. Not going to be able to get through too well on that. But here we go. Is she going to fare on the special deliveries? Out of time, unfortunately, right there. Great stuff from Tatum right here. Now moving on to our next competitor. It's going to be Sophia Aladona.
Out of Defy Gravity Training Center. I wonder if since she's out of Defy Gravity Training Center, she's watched the new Wicked movie. We're going to see if she's going to fly as high as Elphaba here.
Yes, here we go. Big swings out here. She has a smile on her face. She has the confidence necessary to compete here in Tier 2.
And I do gotta say, I gotta love the monochromatic outfit she's got going on. All purple. That definitely helps her stand out amongst all of the other competitors.
But unfortunately, she misses the banana grab, but she's still going to keep going because that's the attitude of a winner. Here we go.
Still with that smile on her face.
She's enjoying herself, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. But not really generating that much swing overall.
Trying to get a bit more, though. She needs to pull the pole in more, I think, in order to get a bit more momentum. Because it seems like she's just dangling.
It looks like there she goes. It looks like she's starting to work it out now, really utilizing those hips and knees.
She got very close!
She got the height on that. She was able to get pretty high up on that, but just did not get the distance.
Yeah, here we go. Taking the ropes now to help her out with the slack line.
Both hands on the platform. We're going to see how she fares without those ropes. Nicely makes it through.
Good.
And just drops right there.
Great stuff out of Sophia, keeping that smile on her face, flying high. Now coming out of Bronxville, we have Marie Tenedios.
We're going to see what she's able to do here. Next competitor on the course. Swiftly through those orange slices. And now something that I've noticed is that it starts with orange slices and then it ends with a banana. It's a very fruit-centered obstacle. So I can only imagine what the other hanging objects are supposed to encompass fruit-wise.
Precisely so. Now, unfortunate stuff there. Couldn't grab hold of the banana hold. But now she's going to make her way onto the disc top now.
Like you're going to fall into a million. Yes. Squeeze that banana. And then exactly, that's how I want you to really use that ring. Bend your elbow and remember, get that butt low.
Definitely generating that swing right here.
She definitely has a lot of momentum. Can she utilize? Oh, no! Unfortunately, drops off at its peak and couldn't get the momentum shift necessary to grab the ladder. Going to be making her way through the slack line now.
Nice job.
Yes. Oh, look at that trust in the one hand there, getting up.
That
moving
was
very
such
quickly
an amazing
across.
move. Now just preparing to get to the end of this obstacle. And she's demolishing this obstacle. If she made it here, she would have made this look easy. Oh,
unfortunately couldn't grab hold there. Great stuff though out of Marie. Love to see it.
Up next on the course is going to be Adeline Mater. She's out of Ascend. Right from Kingston, Massachusetts.
Nice
right,
swings there.
Really
Getting her hands up, ready, secure into those holds.
And I gotta say, going back on that first ring, getting a little bit of a twist to generate as much backswing as possible, that was a smart move, and that's allowed her to get through that pretty quickly. And now she's making her way very quickly onto this obstacle. She's got a lot of swing. Definitely trusting her body, but she only has one leg, mainly on that pendulum. She's gotta get both legs to get that jump. Oh, psychs herself out a little bit there. Let's see what she's done. Oh, bending those legs, smart move. But we gotta look at that time. She's only got 50 seconds left. Going for it!
Oh, we got it though! Okay. Love to see it out of Adeline Mater.
Might be looking at clear number 4 on this obstacle. And she's got that.
Moving straight along now. Off those ropes to the middle here. Good
All right,
stuff.
nice job. Where it looks like she's got just under 30 seconds, so we gotta make sure that we just keep up this pace. All right.
Moving along now, 19 seconds to go.
Swiftly.
Got to keep on moving here.
I gotta get that dismount. Come on, you got it. All right, she's
10
got
more
it.
seconds.
10 seconds left.
Here we go. Under bar swings. She knows how to generate it. Can she make it though? 2 seconds. Come on. Can she make the first one? Make it. Here we go. Way good. Cleared the cliffhanger in time. Putting her in second place overall. Nice.
Right, up next is going to be Riley Hannon, I believe.
Yes, here we go. Representing Stanford Ninja Academy, coming out of West Granby, Connecticut. Here we go. It is time.
We're going to see what she's able to do here. Nice. Oh, doesn't get that. Doesn't get it again. Third time is the charm there, getting onto that, red handhold.
Smacked you in the face.
Now it's Stefania.
Smoothly along. Right, here we go. Keeping hold of that ring to pull back, getting a bit of momentum. Here we go.
She's utilizing that bungee on it.
Has to really
doesn't
pull
have
it.
that much swing. Gets back onto that ring. We're going to see if she's able to make that transition soon. This obstacle is such a time-consuming one. Gotta spend just a little bit of time on it.
Unfortunately, doesn't hack it.
And that's really unfortunate. But we're going to see what she's able to do on these latter obstacles, these later obstacles.
Gets to the small island. How's she going to fare on the rest of the slack line? Very, very well.
Right now, trying to get the jump onto here. Might be a big jump, but she lands that.
Here we go, making her way through now. Gets it.
Now just dismount this obstacle awaits. It looks like she's out of time.
That's going to be it. Well done, Riley, though. Good stuff. Moving on now to our next competitor. It's going to be Hannah Wheeler. 3'11", wingspan of 4 foot. Weighs 51 pounds, started Ninja last year, and she's coming out of the Warrior Factory in Syracuse.
Says it's her first year doing Ninja competitions, and for this being her first year of making it to World Championships, that is impressive.
It is very impressive. Love to see it. She was born in New Jersey, lives in Camillus, New York. This is her first year doing ninja. She also loves doing art, basketball, and soccer. Good variety of skills there. Here we go. Can she fare well on the ring?
Looks like she's abandoning that ring, trying to rely just solely on her body, but it looks like not having that much luck. Got to engage those legs.
Here we go. Can she make the grasp?
Going for it.
Unfortunately,
Oh!
no. Very, very close. Landing her in 10th place on the leaderboard. How's she going to fare onto the slack line?
That obstacle is such a deadly one. Who would have realized that the second obstacle would be a true ninja killer of this division?
It's weird, isn't it? These athletes really, really need to get through it at a cracking pace as well in order for a good course clear, if anything.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the monstrous swing back in season 4.
I remember that, yeah.
Where that was placed so early on the course, and it just demolished a good amount of the division, where I believe only 12 people made it through out of probably 200 or so attempts. Obviously, we're not going to have 200 people attempt this division. I believe we only have 36, but still, it can be compared to that. We've only had 4 successors on that one.
Indeed so. Now, she has no time left, unfortunately. Gonna get high five from the coach there, however. I'm gonna move on to our next competitor. It's gonna be Tyer Balinski. There we go. Representing a WNL shirt. There we go. Love to see it, coming out of Princeton Junction, New Jersey, and she is off.
But she's very new to Ninja, but still, she is able to make it to the championship in her first year, which is great. So, as you can see, she's making her way nicely through. She has an older sister who is a Tier 1 ninja who trains at Center Court. So she's got, I believe, the home field advantage here.
Precisely so. She's also a purple belt in Taekwondo and competes in speed kicking, board breaking, and forms. That's very powerful right here. Let's see if she can generate a powerful swing. Come on.
Seeing that right there. Going for it.
So close.
Just cannot stay on it, unfortunately. Can't get that distance.
Here we go.
But still, moving through.
Jumping up. Her favorite type of obstacle is generating swing. And with only 27 seconds left on the course, it could be a hassle trying to get to the end of the course here, but she's going to make her way through these cliffhangers to our special delivery holes next.
Right, nicely landed onto that.
Let's see how she can generate the swing here.
Oh yeah, she's got that on lock.
Here we
Great
go.
first kick.
Unfortunately, is not able to hack it right there. Great stuff there from Tyer Balinski. Lyla Clark is next up.
From Noblesville, Indiana. We are excited to see her here. That is my gym, and I'm so excited to see her do this. All right. I think that she's going to do really good. As you can see right there, I'm helping her. That's her coach, Coach Amaya, one of the best coaches, in my opinion, in the entire world. Such a helpful competitor.
Here we go, using all of the encouragement from here in the commentary booth and there at Center Court. We all believe in Lyla Clark out here. Here we go, coming out of Indiana.
Ray loves. We work really well on our pullbacks, and we can definitely see that right here. Gotta get a great pullback here. Gotta engage those legs. Come on, you got this.
How is she going to fare here? Pulling back on the ring. Momentum. Unfortunate. So close.
That's all right.
She has been a ninja since the fall of 2023, and she started going to ninja because she wants to try out for the show someday. She currently holds the record at her gym for the kids and mature kids group for the dead hanger. Time is 15:42. What?
Yeah, she is okay. At our gym, we have a record board that has like a bunch of different things, and she is literally it's impossible. It's impossible to see what some of these kids can do there. It is crazy. There's one kid who did like a 10-minute plank, and he's like 8.
That's
just insane.
Wild, dude. That's absolutely incredible. Now, here we go. How is Lyla going to fare on these swings here?
Gotta get those kicks up. She's got this, though. I believe in her.
Unfortunately, runs out of time, though. Good high fives there, though. Now, moving on to our next competitor here at the starting line. It is going to be Marlo Monga Dalton. Coming out of Hastings on Hudson, New York. And she's off and ready with 1:30 on the clock.
Right, we're going to see what she's able to do here. It looks like got a little bit of a missed grab there, but still able to make it work.
Yes, there we go. Dismounting safely onto our disc talk now. Oh,
Great
look at that momentum,
there.
the power right there. And can she make it? Yes, there we go. It's been quite a minute since anyone has been able to make that move. But here goes Marlo, making it look easy out here at center court.
And with that, that places her in the top 4. And with an amazing pace as well. She's got half the time left, and she's already almost halfway through the course. So she has definitely got time. I just got to make sure that she picks up the pace at least a little bit.
Indeed so. Now we can see her moving left, getting ready to campus through. Yes, there we go.
Oh, and she's doing amazing here. We might be looking at someone who might be able to take that first place spot from Hayden or potentially even clear. It's just going to depend on how well she can execute here on special delivery. Oh, she's executing that well. Got great kicks right here.
Indeed so. It says here a favorite obstacle type is generating swing, and it's clear to see why. We have 10 seconds left. Is she going to be able to make it to the final obstacle? Here we go. The swing is good. The grip is... Oh!
Does that classify as clear?
Unfortunately, no. 1 foot was on the platform, but unfortunately fell back. That was close.
That was amazing.
Oh, wow.
All
right then.
Coming out of the Movement Lab in Ohio is Alexa Johnson. Now, I believe the Movement Lab in Ohio, that was where the first season of World Ninja League took place.
Yes, it was. Right. Here we go. Alexa Johnson on our first obstacle here. Taking the swings through.
Right, landed that one pretty nicely. Now just gotta get the, I believe, the banana and then the dismount. And she's landed that nicely.
Good dismount there. Gonna take a minute to grab hold of that ring and pull back. With 50 seconds remaining. Here we go.
And she's generating a lot of swing here. Will it work out for her, though, is the question.
Pull with that ring until you have a lot.
Going for it. Oh,
unfortunately, no.
If you hear me say go, trust it.
That's unfortunate. But we're going to see what she's able to do here on the rest of this course.
Taking a bit of time to take a sideways approach here on the slack line, getting to the midpoint here. Yo!
Oh,
okay,
no.
Unfortunate there.
But
Moving
she's
on
still
here.
going to keep going on. Heading towards the second board. And she's made contact with it.
Unfortunately loses the grip, though, it seems, as time runs out. Great stuff there from Alexa Johnson. Next
now
up
we're
on
trying
our
to see another
course,
competitor on the course.
it is now going to be Macy Craig. Started Ninja last year. Loves climbing with all 4 limbs. Generating swing might be a challenge for her, though, it says. She's new to the sport of ninja, but she is loving it. She's in the 1st grade, and she also does dance and Kumon. Nice.
Now with dance, you got to have a lot of flexibility and full body awareness and definitely engagement with the core. So that's something that's going to definitely be important on the second obstacle where you really have to dig deep into it. So we're going to see what she's able to do there, and the event shakes it, but can't cut out this first obstacle. Such a threatening obstacle here. Having such a strength-based obstacle where you're hanging on to all these hang holds on the first obstacle is such an interesting choice, but for them being world championships in their division, it makes sense. These are the best of the best.
Indeed they are. The best of the best in Tier 2. All culminated here today at Center Court to show off their skills. Here comes Macy Craig with a bit of momentum here coming into our TikTok. Come on. Nearly went for it there.
All right. Towards it.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
couldn't carry that momentum into the jump there, unfortunately. Now here she goes, carrying on through to the slack line.
Way to do that, and she's got that.
Here we go now. On to the cliffhangers here. How's she going to fare with about 20 seconds left?
Heading towards it. Oh, wow. One-handed. That was great.
Nice, dude. Here we go. Moving along.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately loses it at the end there. Gonna grab hold. Taking a bit of momentum now. Can she make it to the special delivery?
Oh, looks like Brooke just gave out. And now up on the course is going to be Elanor Dunn. Franklin Lake's new started Ninja back in 2024. Not a lot of time. A lot of these younger ninjas have made it to this world championship with barely a year in. So to see them just grow and make it to this point in tier 2 is just absolutely astounding. Says that she used to do rock climbing, and that's probably going to be shown here on this run.
Yes.
Nice swinging through.
Love to see it.
Get into that dismount platform. All right. And that lands her in 8th place with such a strong run through that first obstacle alone.
Indeed so. Now she's going to be pulling back on that ring to try and get a bit of momentum, but can she make the jump? No! Unfortunate.
Man. That's unfortunate right there. Can't get onto it, but still going to keep going.
Right, here we go. Moving along now. Across to the mid platform there. Nice.
Nice
good.
job. Now, I liked what she did there on that slack line. Just kind of just jumped for it and was able to land it. And that is definitely one of the smartest things I've seen so far in this competition.
Indeed so. I'm loving it too. Here we go. Moving across these cliffs now. Slowly but steadily winning it through. Nice. Come on now. Loves climbing through stuff, but unfortunately loses it at the end there. Sad times. Now, it's coming along.
You have to do a really big pullback, like 3 or 4 pullback with the ring, okay?
And she connects with it. Oh, man. Doesn't get it.
Unfortunate there.
Now, something that I would like to add is that with this run, we have gotten through 30 of the 36 runs. And still, we
are
get
at
to see
the
a
back
single
end
clear.
of this. Hopefully
nearing
it
the
comes
end.
very, very shortly. I'd love to see it. As we now move on to Laney Mallister coming out of Mohawk, New York.
All right, and something that I want to say is her favorite song is The Climb by Miley Cyrus. That is one of the best songs ever. I love The Climb so much. It is such a good song. So
What a solid pick. That's good.
She immediately has my support as she's making her way quickly through. And speaking of climbing, she is climbing greatly through this first obstacle.
Indeed so. Love a bit of Cyrus there. Here we go. Moving on to our disc talk now. Swinging through. Pulling on that ring. Neglects it,
no!
but unfortunately can't make it.
Gonna see what she's able to do here now on the rest of this course.
Has to make it through here very carefully now. Yes, very, very nice. Makes it very, very good. Now, with about 40 seconds left on the clock, she's going to be on the cliffhangers. How fast is she going to make it through here? She's covering quite a bit of distance there, though, with every
Yeah, this
grab.
has been such a strong run here on the cliffs.
Coming through. Ah, unfortunate. Generating that swing. Can she make it into the special delivery now? Yes, she can. Good.
Oh, that was amazing.
Love to see it. Says that her favorite ninja is Jessie Graff. She's flying through like Wonder Woman right now. Yes, there we go. Love to see it.
Right, and now we are going to get another look here. Oh, and it looks like time might have been up, unfortunately. But it gets that high five. An amazing job there, especially on special delivery and the cliffs. Those
Precisely
she put on
so.
a masterclass on what to do on those.
As the countdown goes again, Zoe Fikes is next up, coming out of the Warrior
Oh,
Factory.
no!
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 Ah!
Oh, and you can't even
Unfortunate.
overlook this first obstacle, and it takes her out on those orange slices.
Gonna keep going through now, though. Makes it to the descent platform now, onto the disc top.
Going to see what she's able to do here, generating swing. She says that's one of her most favorite things. However, moving with obstacles is one of the most challenging things. That combines both of this right here. But you would not know this from this technique. Going for that jump.
Oh, unfortunately, doesn't have the grab there.
And she's going to keep making her way through the rest of this course. 4 obstacles remain. How will she handle it?
Nice job. She only needed one.
Oh! Can she save it? Oh!
Now going to be moving on to our cliffhangers.
5 seconds. Just keep on moving. Just keep on moving.
Coming along through now, generating that sideways swing to be covering the distance on these cliffhangers. Going along now.
Nicely done.
Come on now, Zoe.
Nice
Making
job.
it down there. Ah, unfortunately hops off the end. Gonna be it for her. Great stuff overall from Zoe Fikes.
And now just 4 competitors remain in this division. Starting off, this final 4 is with Mila Puffer. Mila started
Moving
Ninja back in
along now.
2021. So she's definitely she's one of the longest competing ninjas, 2021. So that means she started when she was 4.
Indeed so. Here we go. Can we see if the skill and experience here on our course can have an experienced ninja such as Mila Puffer going far within it? She is a 3rd grader from West Hanover Elementary and a student at Urban Playground in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. This is a 3rd competition overall. And in addition to ninja, she enjoys playing games and spending time with a pet tortoise, Shelly.
Oh, no!
Shout out to Shelly, and unfortunately, she's going to be going down on the disc talk again. That's going to be Sash. Oh, man.
Right, her favorite ninja moves are Lachey, so if in the event she makes it a special delivery, I cannot wait to see her fly on those.
That'll be an experience, to say the least. 49 seconds left. Here we go.
Oh, wow, so she's
Moving
got
ahead.
such an amazing time left. And that upper body strength is coming to play. Says that she has more upper body strength probably than her entire family combined, and that's being shown right now on the cliffhangers.
That's crazy in terms of stats. Now makes her way through. Now here we go. We said that we're going to be very excited to see her generate the swing on these special deliveries. How's she going to fare?
Oh, she's doing great right there. Get that jump. Oh, no!
Oh, the hands are in!
It looks like after competing on 4 obstacles, the grip just gave out. But onto the shelves now. And going with a sideways approach, it looks like, potentially.
Possibly. Coming along now.
Going
Gonna
for
go
it.
for that swing.
Come on, land it.
Ow.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it doesn't reach out, but the buzzer is gonna not be
Right
hit,
within her
unfortunately.
reach.
Hopefully, she comes back with it very, very shortly in our next course.
We are into our final 3 competitors. Cora Martin kicking off our final 3. It looks like she's potentially on the shorter side of one of our competitors. So jumping up to that ring is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Can she make it up to it? Come on, you got this. And
Yes,
got
she
that.
can. Good.
And she's actually going to land
Competed.
back on that orange slice.
Yes,
Gonna regain
competed
some
in
of that
7
momentum.
Tier 2 competitions. One of our more experienced ninjas in the grand scheme of things here, coming out of Rowley, Massachusetts. 7 years old here.
Landing down.
Representing center court. Ooh, nice save there.
Now heading up to the disc talk. Gonna see what she's able to do here. She's generating a lot of swing. But we've
Here we
seen
go.
that even with
Come
a lot
on.
of swing, it's all about that jump!
Yes, good. Here we go. 50 seconds left. Coming in
She
to
is
the
on a
monkey bars
great
here.
pace.
It's good, isn't it? Now coming down.
Right now, just the 6th, I believe, to make it to this point. Right, 37 seconds left on the clock, so she's going to need to go a bit faster. We're going to see how she does without those ropes here.
Yes,
And
good.
she gets it.
30 seconds left.
Cliffhangers, such a deadly obstacle, but from how she's demolished this first half, I think it's going to be no problem for her. It's just going to come down to if she has enough time to even make it through. With 17 seconds left, time's not looking good for her, but she is swiftly making it through.
Indeed, so you can see with her performance currently, that's already put it into the top 5. She has 6 seconds to try out this special delivery hold now.
And time's going to run out on her, but let's see if she can at least make that first jump. Building up that swing.
Oh, the fingers were there.
It looks like she might have just rushed it because she knew her time was out.
Now then, our penultimate competitor here is going to be Mara Mako. 4-1.
Coming out of the Warrior Factory.
3:11.
Coming out of the Warrior Factory in Syracuse. We're going to see what she's able to do. Another New York representative, and wow, look at that! Got an amazing pullback there.
Love to see it. Saving quite a bit of time. One of our faster runs up to this point, seemingly.
Yeah, that was absolutely stellar. And another stellar swing here, really utilizing those hips. But that jump's going to be so tricky. Can she get it? Taking a few more, going for it. Oh, never mind, she's not going to go for it.
Come on, you've got this. Yes! Nice. Here we go. This could be it.
She is on a
56
pace
seconds
so far. However, she took a lot of swings there on that disc talk, really not trying to conserve as much. And that's definitely going to be a problem in the event she makes it to the special deliveries. Just how many swings she's willing to take.
Quite efficient now on this slack line as well. 40 seconds. Yes, there we go. Representing the Warrior Factory.
34 seconds left for this final half of obstacles. And wow, look at those strides.
Oh, look at that. The dexterity in those fingertips is incredible.
That is amazing. All right, now that's going to send her in a special delivery with 20 seconds left. She's on a really good pace. That lands her in the top 3.
This is very good right now. 15 seconds for these special deliveries. How's she going to fare on the first one here?
Will she be able to make it?
Swing.
No!
Oh, the fingertips were there.
That was amazing.
Wow. Oh, my goodness me. See, it looks like she's going through that as well on the final obstacle. Very well. She's impressed with herself, and rightly so. Now then, she is moving on to our final competitor now, Ashley Grinberg out of Steel City Ninja. She was born in Israel, as we said at the beginning of the stream right here. Very, very excited to see how she fares.
Right, preparing to set up. We're going to see what she's able to do. The final runner in this division. Going for that jump up. All right. I do gotta say, I love the yellow highlights throughout her entire outfit. Got that yellow and black outfit. Isn't it? That definitely makes her stand out.
Very much so. She has seen 35 runs before her. Can she use her viewing strategies here? And see, it looks like she's building quite a bit of momentum. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we're cooking, ladies and gents. 58 seconds.
Wow, this has been amazing.
We're moving straight into the slack line. Doesn't want to waste any time.
And that was a great technique right there. Now heading to the cliffs. Very good. And just dominating that one right there.
Here we go. Spacing out her arms very well to carry her momentum through and pull back very, very well.
Nice
job. Good. 25 seconds.
Her in the top 2. It's going to come down to the efficiency here on these final 2 obstacles if she's able to make it work. Go for it!
Makes the special delivery first time. Here we go. 3 seconds ahead of first place. 10 seconds left. Makes the song! No!
No! Oh, man.
Dude! Still going.
Can she get that first one? Oh, she can.
That is going to land her in second, but that was very, very well deserved. Wow.
That's so unfortunate. And with that amazing run, that ends our first wave of the kids female on the flow course. That was an amazing division.
Indeed so. Absolutely incredible. Shoutouts to Hayden Miles, Ashley Grinberg, and Marlo Monga Dalton for being our top three course runs of the division. Very, very excited to see where everyone else progresses throughout. Yeah, let's bring it on, peeps.
Right, and for our next wave that's going to be coming up, we have another group of competitors, this time 34 as opposed to 36, which means that we're going to have, I believe, 70 competitors overall on this course.
That is incredible, that is. The prospects of that. Within those 70, there has got to be a clear somewhere.
Yeah, we have to at least hope, because we've got so many more. And it looks like the last competitor on this list of Wave 2 is someone named Lily Dixon.
Oh my gosh.
That is funny. Do you think you might be related? Billy Dixon?
Surely not. I cannot believe that. That's incredible.
That is such a funny coincidence.
Finishing that off with a bang, that's for sure. But as we laugh about that, we're going to be looking at some of our sponsors. First off, we have got DGS Ninja. Here on screen, you can see our 2023 World Championship Elite Female Champion, Addie Herman, as a sponsored DGS athlete. Now, what that means is that DGS, the incredible obstacle supplier that you should definitely check out at dgsninja.com,
Most definitely.
They take a bunch of athletes within our league, and they are chosen to be represented by DGS and be sponsored athletes here. So, for reference, Addie Herman right here travels to Barbados for the Barbados Ninja Throwdown quite a bit whenever that happens, and that wouldn't be possible without the help of DGS Ninja. So, shout-outs to them for sponsoring so many of our best athletes and also being the obstacle supplier for our Tier 1 World Championships at the Greensboro Coliseum. So shout outs to them. And also shout outs to NinjaWorks, the ultimate in ninja timing systems. They are incredible. They help out with the run orders that me and Jamie are seeing on our screens right now. So big up them guys. So shout outs to them for also having a hub for all of our incredible results from all over the world for every single WNL competition. Check them out at ninjaworks.com and on our website
I think we're just
at
gonna start right
WNL.
now with Wave 2. I think we're just
Indeed,
going straight into it.
We are now off. Mackenzie Lorf is first, coming out of Quakertown.
Right, it looks like there really wasn't that much of a gap between Waves 1 and 2, so yeah, we're just gonna go straight into this.
Here we go.
You'll let go of one hand here.
Using that momentum on the ring.
Heading for it.
Unfortunately, isn't going to be there. Going to be
Another
carrying
competitor
on through the
unable
course,
to get that
though.
transition. We're going to see how far she can get in that minute 30. Nicely making her way through, halfway through the course already.
You can see her wingspan definitely helping her out on these cliffs right here.
Oh no, just cannot stay onto it.
No, very,
But
very close there.
We're going to see her now onto special delivery. Building up that
Generating
swing.
a lot of swing. Come on. Oh, the hands were nearly there. To be fair to her, she's going to be trying out the final obstacle, grabbing hold of that first square here. Drops down, runs out of time. Great stuff from McKenzie as we now move on to Allesandre Santiago.
We're going to see what she's able to do out of the Warrior Factory in Syracuse. Says she loves ninja, that her coaches are great. I would hope so if she's been able to make it to the championship. Her coaches better be amazing. Favorite obstacle is laches. We're going to see her attempt some laches later on special delivery. Got to make it to that point first.
When you're on the green mat, steady yourself.
Very well. Going to take that ring and the TikTok right here. Use the ring to pull back, get some extra momentum to hopefully grab that ladder. Oh, look at that. The squats are there to carry that momentum forward.
Come on, go for it.
Yeah, there we go. The power is there. Coming along now is Alessandra with 58 seconds left in the middle of that ladder.
And just the second competitor of this division and the first to get through the disc talk. Making her way carefully through the slack line. Cannot underestimate this obstacle. Makes it nicely.
Coming along now to these cliffhangers.
She's on a great pace right now.
Making her way through the second board of these cliffhangers now. 25 seconds left on the course. In 8th place currently. How's she going to fare on these special deliveries? 20 seconds left to try them. 5th place now.
We're going to see if she's able to make it through. Wants to become just the second to get it.
Yes,
she's
dude.
got 8 seconds. It's very possible to see her get through.
Look at the momentum she got from that last swing. Yes. Oh, the dismount. Unfortunate.
She got both legs. Oh, no.
That's sad. Coming
We're gonna
through
see
now.
how she's able to handle this. Oh, she got
She's
it
able
too.
to grab him.
Oh, man. Oh,
Still
come on,
going.
she
Love
got
to see it. That's basically a full clear. Give her their flowers where she deserves it.
Amazing.
Amazing. Right now, here we go. Our next competitor, Deserie Court, coming out of Lady Lake, Florida.
Oh, a little bit of some cautionary steps here, but still able to get through the orange slices. Going to see what she's able to do here on the rest of this obstacle. To the banana. And now down. Disc Talk. An obstacle that's been so deadly. If you were not here to watch Wave 1, Disc Talk was one of the hardest obstacles in that division. I believe only 6 competitors out of the 36 competitors in that division overall were able to make it through. So in the second wave, we've already seen one through. Deserie definitely wants to become the second competitor to get through it.
Very, very excited to see if she's going to be able to make it through. Spent a lot of time gathering the momentum and was so close.
But just cannot get through it. Gonna see her make her way through the rest of this course.
Come on. Cliffhanger.
Nice. Coming along now to these cliffs here. Oh, look at the dexterity in those fingertips and the momentum she's able to carry through there. Very, very nice. Come on, here we go.
We're gonna see how high she can fly here.
Yes,
Nicely
there we
that
go.
first
The special deliveries are on lock right now. Love to see it. Eva Miracle is going to be next, though, as she drops down to the ground. Coming out of Arden, North Carolina now.
Right, we're gonna see what she's able to do here. Oh, and misses that first transition.
Misses the grab on her first attempt, but she resolves herself.
Gets it. And now, as you can see on the screen, we have the time limit. She's got about 70 seconds left for these final 5 obstacles.
See, that's more of a reason.
Going to see how she's able to perform here. Getting a lot of swing here. Oh, a bit too early.
Ah, unfortunate. Eva's going to be carrying on through now.
Might have just rushed that transition, given the fact that the time limit is so tight. Could have definitely afforded a few more swings, though.
Ooh, nice tiptoe technique there on the end there, right before the gap. Coming along now. Up to the cliffs, nice grab.
Preparing to make it halfway through. Nicely got it.
Here we go, moving along to the last bit of the second board. Ooh, nearly had it there.
Little toe touch. As me and Billy like to joke around, the foot.
There we go. If you know, you know. Now, Eva Miracle hoping to work miracles out here on these special deliveries. Oh, that was there. It was right there as well. Ah, very close there. Good stuff out of Eva Miracle.
And now preparing to step onto the course of the next competitor. It's Alexandra On Andrea.
Indeed so. Coming out
competitor
of
out of center
Haddon,
court.
TWP, New Jersey. Love to see it. Home gym represented. Hopefully an advantage to her as well. Might know how some of the obstacles work. Taking a slower and steady approach there on the orange slices. Nice technique.
But slow and steady is winning the race so far as she's through it.
There we go. Nice low grab onto the TikTok here. Pulling back.
Got a lot of swing here. We're going to see how she handles it. On the back of that obstacle, though, so she's definitely going to need to start navigating towards the front of it.
Yeah, seems like the pole is in the way of one of her legs as well. We're going to have to get a bit more to the side if she wants to jump off successfully.
I think she's in a good position to go for it!
Oh, unfortunate.
Looks like she just tried to reach out for it instead of trying to get the jump, and that's what caused her not to make it, unfortunately.
Carrying on now, using the ropes throughout. Nice, good, getting to the midpoint.
Now these cliffhangers, such a threatening obstacle in the world of ninja.
Nice, 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 good. The finger strength is definitely there.
Now it's just sizing up that dismount, and she's got it.
That's going to be it.
Unfortunately,
Nice
it looks
stuff.
like time's out. Up next is going to be Claire Wald. Claire started ninja just last year, but again, another ninja who in their first year of competing is able to make it to the Tier 2 championships. Just gotta say, these younger competitors, just in such a short amount of time, are able to do so good in these competitions.
It's very impressive, isn't it? Like, Jamie, both me and you as ninjas, we started relatively late, so it's incredible to see what all of these guys are able to do out here at the Tier 2 championships.
I love how you classify 9 years old as relatively late.
That's crazy. Right, anyway, moving on. We've got Claire Wald coming through. 65 seconds on the clock. Moving in to our second obstacle here, the disc tock.
Gonna see how she's able to handle it.
Come on now, pulling back. Getting ready to get that momentum. Hopefully, to get onto that ladder.
Oh!
Attempts it, but unfortunately to no avail. Moving on to our slackline now.
Handling it pretty nicely, a little bit slowly. Grabs onto that second rope. Now heading up to this little island in the middle. A great balance there throughout that unassisted section.
Moving right along onto our first beam of cliffhangers.
We're going to see what she's able to do here. Taking some time to prepare onto it. Big jump up, and she lands that.
There we go. Nice. Carefully making her way across these cliffs now. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for her. Time is running out on her. Great stuff from Claire. Now moving on to Emily Baker now. Emily is 9 years old, loves adventures, ninja, and soccer. Great stuff coming out of New Canaan, Connecticut. I love a bit of New Canaan. It's a nice place.
Right, here we go. Another competitor on this first obstacle going with both feet instead of just 1 foot strides. Able to make it work out. Smart move, doesn't want to have an early mistake like some of our competitors have before.
Nice strategy, getting onto the other side of the TikTok, building up momentum accordingly. Here we go.
Oh, wow, she's on a great pace. You might have to go for the jump here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's got the tech nailed. Here we go. Squatting down correctly. Yeah, there we go. A minute left.
That was Smooth. That was good.
Emily Baker coming in with the mindset of someone who wants to clear this course.
And I think her height's definitely assisting her. 4.5, that is a great height advantage here on the course.
Fast steps as well. Yes, not rushing at all. Representing
and this
all
is where
those
her
as well. Stanford on the shirt. Love to see it.
And her height's definitely going to play an advantage here on the cliffs. Getting these big strides here. Already on the second board with 30 seconds left. Going to need to speed up a little bit, though.
Can she make it?
Lands that
yes,
dismount.
She can.
Okay.
Good stuff. We're cooking now. 20 seconds left coming into our special deliveries. How's she going to fare? Her favorite obstacle type is generating swing. This is good for her.
Here.
Makes it. There we go. 10
seconds
seconds left. The Lachey's now.
Can she become just the second? Only behind Hayden Miles.
5 more seconds now. She makes it. Good stuff. Get it. Yes. Good. She's going to put herself into second place with that run. Nice.
That was amazing.
Incredible. Kyla Stanton now coming out of New Jersey. Aged 8.
We're going to see what she's able to do.
In 5 competitions right here. Straight out of the gate onto the yellow ring.
Swiftly making her way through. Get to that dismount platform. 1 obstacle down, 5 to go. We're going to see what she's able to do here.
Grasp on that ring. Is she going to be able to get it?
Looks like she's going back to that ring. It's a smart move, but not smart with time.
Definitely smart. She just wants to clear the obstacle. A full clear of the course might be out of the question, and it will be now, unfortunately. Here she goes.
See how far she gets before that time expires, pretty much.
Yeah, here we go. Ooh, nice little hop there. That was one of the most efficient slackline runs that we've seen yet today.
Yeah, and I was talking about that earlier. I wanted to see someone get just one little hop on it, and we just saw that right there out of Llaya.
I think at this point, it's not out of the question that that entire second part can be skipped.
Ooh, I don't know about that. A lot of these competitors are definitely on the shorter side, so I don't know about that. It would definitely be a risky maneuver. I don't know if anyone would be willing to do that. I feel like getting those strides would be
There
good,
we go, though. Getting those special delivery holds on lock here to Kyla Stanton.
And she's got that.
Good.
Perfect.
Going to be going
and
through.
If it just wasn't for that mistake there on the second obstacle, she would have made it
very,
there.
very close there.
Looks like that second shelf spun out on her, unfortunately.
Brooke Stucky is going to be next up, coming out of Darien, Connecticut.
Right, something that's pretty interesting. That she's competed in 7 Tier 2 competitions, and she is 7 years old. I wonder if that was intentional.
Possibly. For the stats.
Right. Getting a good look at this course. We're excited to see what she's able to do. 90 seconds for 6 obstacles. That's about 15 seconds per obstacle, give or take.
Yeah, and considering that a TikTok takes quite a bit to get momentum, I'm wondering if this clear is even possible right here. Surely it is. 90 seconds for this course is very, very tight, though.
Yeah, almost a little bit too tight, in my opinion. It seems like you're going to need to be essentially running through.
We are going to need that mentality from Brooke Stucky right here, coming out of Stanford Ninja Academy. We're going to have Joe Moravsky, one of the head coaches from Stanford, on the mic tomorrow as well, by the way. So be look out for that.
That's going to be pretty exciting to see. And I believe, wasn't the 2021 World Championship held in Center Court?
I believe so, actually. Yeah, 2021.
Yeah.
So that was it.
And that was... Oh, no, 2020 was the year Joe Moravsky won, not 2021.
Yes.
I'm getting my years mixed up.
Regardless, he is going to be here tomorrow. And one of his gym goers right here, Brooke Stucky, is next up.
But actually something that I can add, Joe Moravsky in Center Court in 2021 went down on special delivery. And there's a special delivery on this course. So maybe getting some revenge through...
Possibly.
She's got to make it to that point, though. Oh, wow, that's a great swing right there.
That is a lot of momentum right here.
Brooke Stucky with an amazing technique here. Gonna probably going for the jump soon. Oh, never mind.
Grab it again, though.
Going for that jump.
Yes, basically just fell into it, and it worked for her.
That's great. Probably going to get through this obstacle, but now got to speed up on the rest of the course. Gonna see what she's going to do here on slackline. Now this next part.
There we go. 1 foot wonder.
These cliffs, such thin ledges. 21 seconds left on the clock, and she's moving greatly. Has a great wingspan here. And 11 seconds left. Gonna try and step down.
You're gonna swing down here with 5 seconds
there
to go.
Goes.
We're gonna get a quick attempt here at the special delivery.
Gonna see what she's able to do here. And just drops down. Time is over.
Moving on then. Next up, we got Ruby Hall. Ruby trains at DeVow in Fishers, Illinois, or Indiana, with additional skills.
It's pronounced DeVow. It's pronounced DeVow. Get it right.
I'm British, guys. In additional skill development and mentoring from Eric Shepard at Survival Fitness. This is Ruby's first year competing and is thrilled to be competing at Worlds. Happy days.
Now, DeVow, one of the best gyms that we have in the Indianapolis area. It's definitely, it's up there with Ultimate Ninjas, both of them. I've seen a lot of competitors go to DeVow, and while I haven't been to DeVows myself, I know a lot of competitors who said amazing things about what they have there. So I know that she's going to do definitely amazing here. And you can see her coach going with her, swinging her body, encouraging her to keep that momentum up. Oh! And while she kept that momentum up, she just could not keep her body up and just could not connect there with those monkey bars, unfortunately.
Here we go. Now moving on to the other side.
Landed that nicely.
Up there. Nice. Good. Love to see it. Moving on to the left. Gonna keep it going, keeping that flow going with 22 seconds left.
Approaching the end of these cliffhangers. You usually see cliffhangers as the fourth obstacle on stage 3. Here, it's the fourth obstacle in the flow course.
That just goes to show how great our competitors are here at the Tier 2 World Championships. Able to test their skills. And look at this, Ruby Hall getting the special deliveries right here when time runs out. Great stuff right there.
Right, and up next is going to be Brilan Bowen out of Rock Fall, Connecticut.
Representing Stanford. Coming through now. Going to quickly get that ring, get that hold. Build up some more momentum.
And she's seeming very strong and very confident on this first obstacle right here.
Here we go now. Moving along.
Gonna get that jump. Oh no!
Oh no, she had it in her hands! Ah, that's unfortunate.
Who's made the transition but just peeled off.
She absolutely had that as well. Oh, wow.
So yeah, now competitors gotta be really conscious about not only swinging and jumping, but also making sure to absorb that monkey bar. Because you can get all the swing in the world, but if your body weight, if you do not get a good enough landing on there and just properly adjust to it, you're gonna just be sent peeling off.
Yeah. Right then, moving on now. We've got a dismount there from the cliff. Moving along now, we have special delivery. Can she build up enough momentum to make that grab?
Going for it. Oh, just cannot grab it.
Super close. Still going to be going on. Can she make it? Ah, unfortunate. The hand tap was there. Buzzer hit. Easy. We love to see it.
Up next, going to be
Kaylee Schroeder now.
Out of Fort Mill, South Carolina. Seen a lot of North Carolina, not a lot of South Carolina.
like to represent all the states out here. We got countdown moving along. Here we go. Fort Mill, South Carolina, represented here. Kaylee Schroeder.
And nicely through that. One obstacle down, 5 more to go. This next one, been a real tricky one, and it looks like Kaylee's struggling to figure out how to generate momentum on it. Swinging her body, but not really getting the pendulum to swing with her. I think her legs might be a little bit...
Takes a bit of time to get used to it.
Yeah, and it looks like her legs might be a little bit crossed as well. Yeah, she's like twisting to the side as she makes each of these swings. So you gotta make sure that when you bend your knees, you stay forward on it. It looks like she's figuring that out right now. She's able to get it work. Is she gonna go for it? She's gonna go for it. Oh, that was really
very, very close right there.
But still, she's able to make it into the top 14 because of a swift time on that first obstacle. That was great.
Indeed so. Coming along now to these cliffs.
And considering the fact that we're almost at 50 runners, getting to that top 14 is no easy feat.
No, not at all. Good, good, good. Now, Kaylee Schroeder is going to be off the course, but great stuff overall as we now move on to Gabriela Diaz, coming out of Hamden Ninja Academy.
Right, we're going to see what they are able to do here. Right, heading up to that ring. Got a lot of swing here. Okay.
Here we go from Gabriela, making her way down to the platform. A bit hung up on that banana. Yes, there we go. Straight into the ring now.
All right, we're going to see what they're able to do here with about a minute left on the clock.
Here we go. Oh, look at that momentum.
That is a massive
Go straight out. Yeah, good, good, good. Here we go. One of our better results.
One-handed here.
Going to be on our way.
Right, just a few more monkey bars left for Gabriela, and they're through that. Now 41 seconds on a good pace here. Slackline cannot be overlooked. We've seen a few strong strides here on the second half. Looks like not the most comfortable, but still, they're making their way through strongly. And got that jump.
Big jump
Smart
from her
move.
right there. Lovely. Coming along now. Look at the big swings.
Wow.
Covering a lot of distance.
The grip control, absolutely amazing right here.
Only 10
Almost
seconds left, though. Can she make it out of these cliffhangers with time to spare?
All right, just this amount awaits for them. Can they get it? Yes, they got it. All right.
Yes, good. That is going to be it, though, for Gabriela Diaz. Incredible stuff right there.
And almost got that first special delivery. I think if they had more time in the bag, they would have taken a few more swings and most likely landed onto it.
Yeah.
And now up next, we're going to see Avery Colator on the course. Out of Lambertville, New Jersey.
New Jersey. There we go.
Strongly making her way through that obstacle.
Moving along.
Nice job.
Making our way down. Good. Gonna get a bit of pullage on that disc.
But it looks
here.
like she's kind of pulling
turning around
a different way than the ring's trying to pull.
Possibly.
Oh, she's got that now. Looks like she's managing it finally. Oh yeah, she's on a great pace. And yeah, oh no!
Oh no, the peel! Oh, the peel out there from Avery Colator.
She had that for a split second. I think what competitors might want to start. I think what competitors might want to start implementing on those monkey bars is when you land to get a mixed grip, so that way it's less likely for you to peel. But I'm not sure if that's been even thought of, but with another competitor out on the mount onto the monkey bar section, that's definitely got to be something to at least think about. Plans on how to at least stay on the monkey bars after the swing.
Coming along now. Gonna get that grip in play right here. There we go. Moving straight along to the left of everything. Only a couple seconds remaining though. And that is going to be it for Avery Colata's run. Going to make it to the end of that cliffhanger though. Just missing the platform. Well done though. Great stuff. As we are now going to move on to our next competitor representing the Gravity Forge. It's going to be Natalie Levy.
Natalie loves being a part of the Gravity Forge Ninja team and doing Ninja Warrior with her friends. And she says her favorite obstacle is Lachey's and her least favorite is balance. So balance is going to be mainly tested on that slackline. Slackline, one of the most devious balance obstacles in my opinion, at least. It's just such a difficult one. Never truly been able to be someone who's most comfortable. And with you already expressing your concerns with balance and having slackline, that's something that would definitely put nerves into me. But thankfully, there are ropes in place for her to be good. But I think that her balance there on that first obstacle wasn't as bad as she might have thought. She got great strides there. Her favorite obstacle is Lachey's. Her favorite obstacle is Lachey. She has a chance to Lachey.
Knowing Gravity Forge is a gym as well, they absolutely would have been training their athletes hard for this weekend at the Tier 2 World Championships.
Oh, wow. Doesn't even need the ring. Not utilizing the ring
here we go. The technique is kind of there as well. Can she make it?
Trying to reach out. Best opportunity. Going for it.
Yes, good.
Okay. And she says her favorite obstacle is Lachey. That kind of is a Lachey, jumping from a platform to a bar.
Cannot forget about the special deliveries and that final obstacle as well too.
But here is the slack line. This first part definitely not going to be the most challenging, but the second part, nothing to aid her across. Just got to make it through. Oh, she's got that perfectly. 2 steps, jumps for that dismount, and she's got that.
Moving along now to the left. Very, very consistent with her swings here. She's got a bit of a rhythm going, which is nice. Just over 10 seconds now.
Heading towards the dismount of this obstacle. And that is time.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Well done from our Gravity Forge team member, Natalie Levy. Great stuff. Now moving on to our next competitor, which is Isabella Fernando.
All right, Isabella out of New York, New York. We are entering the final 20 runs of this division. We've had 51 competitors run so far, yet a single clear. Isabella wanting to become the first.
Nearly had it there. Ooh, wow.
That was nerve-wracking. In the event we get a replay, I would love to see that again. That was such a smart move. And it looks like she's also just going to go straight into it, not even going on that platform.
The technique is pretty good from so far. Here we go. Time save is there. She definitely wants to get a full clear, I think, but she keeps hesitating. Come on.
Might not think she has the
Here
jumps.
She goes.
Oh, going for it. Oh,
had the jump to it. The speed was going to be there too. Very close.
That's so unfortunate. But yeah, that first obstacle, that save was crazy. She started veering a little bit to the left, and then I have no idea how she was able to get onto that ring with her right hand and then just save it. And those one-handed saves, I feel like they're almost so hard to land naturally. I feel like when you land with one hand, I feel like that kind of comes just out of pure instinct.
Here
but still, Isabella still making her way through the course. Oh!
Tried to throw herself right into that special delivery. Very, very gutsy move there.
Oh, and just cannot get that disc as well. But still, an amazing run. I gotta say, that save on Orange Slices might just be one of my most favorite moments from this day so far.
That is definitely up there for me as well. Now then, moving on, we've got Kyla Bridger coming out of Harrison, New York. Kayla even is a fun-loving second grader who enjoys all sports and likes to compete and challenge herself. But Ninja is by far her favorite. Be gritty. Let's go. Representing Grit Ninja.
We're going to see what she's able to do. She says that as Billy said, likes to compete and challenge herself in all kinds of sports. So that probably includes, that means that she's probably going to be a very well-rounded athlete here. Oh, and she's got a great swing here. I think our competitors are finally starting to consistently figure out how to handle this obstacle.
There we go.
Here.
Yes, I'm liking this, mate. Here we go.
We're at 51 seconds left. She's on a great pace so far, nearing the end of disc talk. And now the slack line. Nice job there.
Yes, great.
Now, up next are these cliffs. And with 28 seconds, she's setting herself on a great pace to make it through these final few obstacles.
Making her way through now with 20 seconds to go.
Can she become just the third to conquer these special deliveries? 9 seconds left. Time is not looking good, but these swings in correlation are. She gets
okay, good.
But gotta keep moving. Time's gonna expire on her. Oh! And she even makes the dismount too.
Great stuff there. That's gonna land her in 7th place. Incredible stuff. Now, next up is gonna be Grace Avery, coming out of Ninja Nation Huntersville.
In Indian Trail, North Carolina. We're gonna see what she's able to do here. Tier 2 championships. Misses that first grab. Gonna try and go for it on the second. Second time is the charm for Grace Avery. Now approaching the end. All right, disc talk. Such a deadly obstacle.
Keeping hold of that ring.
That coach swinging with her. Might need a little bit more swing though. Bending those knees to really maximize as much swing as she can get. She goes for it.
Very, very close.
But still, gonna keep moving.
Getting that experience on the center court obstacles here. There we go. Nice.
Cliffhanger ledges, looks like going a little bit round and around on the monkey bar section before heading into the ledges. Got that gap.
Here we go. Grace Avery now taking a gander at these special deliveries here. Gonna take those big swings.
And now might be attempt. Never mind.
That's going to be it.
And now,
great stuff there.
Next up is Soraya Ma'am.
Soraya is 8 years old and she's been doing ninja for 4 years. That is half her life right there. She is also a dancer and is enrolled in the pre-professional program at Pennsylvania Regional Ballet. Her dream is to become a professional ballet dancer, hence her nickname, the Ballerina Ninja. She enjoys doing ninja with her brother, the Heavy Metal Ninja, who is her coach today. I love the Heavy Metal Ninja.
All right, so ballerinas, they are known for their incredible core strength and their incredible endurance. So for her to want to have a career as a professional ballet dancer, that means that her endurance has got to be amazing.
Here we go. She's enduring quite a bit on that disc talk there, but to no avail, unfortunately. Let's use that tight core that a ballerina must have to get through the balance here. And it seems like it's working.
To stand on point for such a long time, how is she going to manage this?
Yes.
Nice job.
Good.
And now onto the upper body heavy section of the course, starting with these cliffs. Quickly making her way through.
Moving along to the left side, getting some good finger strength there.
Oh, it just touches down, unfortunately.
Very, very sad. Now, going to be moving along That's going to be it for Soyara Mam right there. Great stuff. Keep it up with the ballet stuff. Sylvia Samuelson, coming out of Empire Ninja, is going to be next up. Competed in 12 Tier 2 competitions this season, coming out of Katona, New York.
This is going to be our 56th competitor overall, combining both the waves together. Still without a clear. Now into disc talk. Such a tricky obstacle for this division. I feel like for the rest of the divisions, they're going to definitely look at what these kids have done in this division and truly apply it for all the other ones. So I feel like as the day goes on, this obstacle is going to be less deadly.
Definitely.
Oh,
very, very close. The ladder was slightly tilted from impact on it. Very, very close.
And now heading on to the slack line.
Take one foot out really far, and then 1, 2, and go. Good. Can you talk up here? Just go. All right, fast. Let's go fast now. Let's see how fast you can go. Long reaches.
Here we go. Moving along very well. Yes. Good. Going to take a big swing down to the final platform, but falls back, unfortunately, there. Going to take a bit of time now to attempt this here. Special delivery, unfortunately.
Right now, we're heading on to our next competitor to run on the course. This is going to be Lennon Perkins out of Dublin, not Dublin, Ireland, Dublin, Ohio. Right.
Nice,
6 years old, doing ninja for a year and is loving it. Swims and plays soccer. Soccer is such a foot-heavy sport, so her agility has got to be great. And then alongside that swimming, it's got to have a lot of endurance and breath control. So we're going to see how she's able to manage all of that on this run.
Jumps up to the first ring here. I'm going to grab that second hold and pull herself through now.
Stepping down. And now onto an obstacle that's been so deadly. Has she been able to crack the code on it? It looks like Lennon has a great
She's got
swing.
a lot of momentum. This could be it, dude.
Going for it soon enough.
Can she get it?
Oh,
the hand right there. Ooh.
That's so unfortunate.
Very, very, very close there.
But she's just going to keep moving through this course.
Nice. Moving along up now.
Approaching the end of these cliff ledges.
Getting through it. Yes. Just about right. One-handed dismount. Good stuff. Moving on to these special delivery holds now. She's going to be going through, pulling through that momentum very, very well.
Oh, it kicks it a little bit.
Actually. There we go.
Too much swing.
Still makes it. Oh, she definitely had the power there, though.
Okay, preparing to step onto the course right now is going to be Tennyson Runkle from Huntersville, North Carolina. Another competitor from that city. We've not had a lot of North Carolina representation in this division. That's something that I've noticed a lot.
Indeed so.
Out of any state, North Carolina has been the one to have a lot of competitors. Oh, struggling to find that grip on that red, but is able to still get it without having to take any more backswings. And I think her shoes, or maybe those are boots, have little hearts on them.
I respect that, actually. They might be socks. They might be just high socks, I think. Now, here we go. Tennyson, Runkel, gonna make it. Trying to get a bit more momentum to carry all the way through. No, unfortunate there.
Oh! And a little bit of a stumble there on that first half of the obstacle, but still getting through that second without much of a problem. And yeah, looks like those are high, just really high socks.
Respect that. Now, moving our way through these cliffhangers now.
Now, something that I noticed is that she kind of looks like Jessie Graff.
You're actually kind of right, you know. Just
she's got that blue skirt going on, got that red top, and then she's got her hair in those little braids.
I respect that. Good style right here at our Tier 2 World Championships. Now gonna get a bit more of pushback from that start platform.
Gonna see what she's able to do here. How high can she fly?
Oh, very close.
And she's gonna go straight into those shelves. Gonna see how she's able to handle this. Lachey got great speed there.
Ah.
Gets a high five with a smile on her face. Love to see that. Now up next, Elle van der Ilst. Out of Katona, New York. Started Ninja 3 years ago.
Oh, very, very close. Misses that grab. Regains it, though. Good stuff.
Now, the disc talk. Such a threatening obstacle. Got a wingspan of 4.5 feet. That's definitely going to help her here.
Yeah,
might just be able to reach out. Yeah, she's reaching out.
She reaches out, and it works for her. Here we go. Hopefully, if she keeps up the pace, we'll get to that final obstacle.
And yeah, her height's definitely helping her here. Probably the tallest competitor of the division so far. It might just be tallest competitor, period.
43 seconds left. Yeah, it seems like that the height is definitely an advantage here on this course, especially when it comes to that TikTok, and maybe the special delivery too when it comes to reach.
Heading towards that dismount. Oh!
Oh no! The fallback, unfortunately. She's going to keep going though with the time she's got left on this course.
Now, something that I think might be possible is you don't have to Lachey from each of these special delivery holds. You might just be able to grab out to it.
And if you've tried hard enough, then yeah, that's definitely a strategy worth taking note of.
Ooh!
Oh, hits the top there. There we go. Gonna try her hand at this. Unfortunately, no. Great stuff from Ellie van der Hilst. Anakaro Ulgadi Terran now.
Is the next competitor, training out of Axios Warrior Academy. Right. Anakaro, the 60th competitor in this division. Taking a little bit of a slow start here, but got a great backswing there. Swinging body back
Understands the technique here.
And that's something that I love to see here. Competitors trying to go a little bit out of the box here to get through.
Moving through now. Good completion of that first obstacle. Holding on to that ring now.
We're going to see if she's able to get onto those monkey bars here. Nakaro bending those legs, not really bending back up. She's kind of in a little bit of a squatting position right now.
Tried to go for it with possibly less momentum than she desired there. Gonna keep on moving through though.
Onto the slack line.
Keep moving forward here, Anakaro. Yes, good. Goes to the left side of that box. Nice.
And got it.
Moving on now to these cliffs. Oh, unfortunately couldn't get the reach up there. Gonna bound towards these special delivery holds.
Getting some good backswing here, bringing those legs up to generate as much swing as possible, but just still
so
cannot
close
connect.
right there. That's going to be it for Anakaro. Great stuff there as we now move on to Caitlin Miller. Has done
Sunbury,
9 Tier 2 competition. Indeed so. 9 Tier 2 competitions. Age 7 for this division. Let's see if she can rock up the course here today.
And with her run, we enter the
steps.
final 10 competitors. 0 for 60 so far. We're going to see if Caitlin Miller, 7 years old, can become the first competitor to get to that buzzer. Oh!
Ooh, unfortunately misses it there.
Dismount. That dismount's been a silent killer on that first obstacle, it looks like.
It has, hasn't it?
I've seen a lot of competitors just potentially just try and rush into the pendulum itself or just fall in between. I'm not entirely too sure.
Me neither. It's quite a convoluted obstacle, that is, especially the transition between them, because you need to use the yellow ring to gain momentum on that TikTok, and that's quite a bit of a hassle when you've just descended from a bunch of dangly holds.
Mm-hmm.
Moving across now.
Ooh, it just loses
unfortunately
grip.
drops down halfway through that second board of cliffs. Now moving through. How's she going to fare here? Yes, flying through the air. Can she make the grab? Oh, fingers are there.
Can't get it. And as you can see, the
use
10-second
spare
warning
second.
lights. With the sideways approach there on that first shelf, I like to see that originality.
I respect that. Now the next up is going to be Kate Moore, coming out of Surge Ninja.
In Massachusetts. We're going to see what she's able to do. Landed that pretty nicely, all right.
Come on here, Kate. Oh, she has got a lot of momentum out here, and she gets it. Here we go.
Stepping down towards the end of this obstacle. And with 1 minute left, this has been an amazing pace right here.
Indeed so. This could be one of our clears today. Here we go. This could be it, guys. Are those Jolly Rancher socks as well?
I think so.
That is an incredible drip choice from Kate. I love it. Moving along through these cliffs.
And just like those socks, this run has been pretty jolly so far.
Indeed so. Right then, here we go. 30 seconds dismounting from those cliffs onto the special deliveries. How's this going to fare?
Kate Moore could be the first competitor to make it through. 19 seconds left.
Here we go.
Come on. Yes! All right.
Makes the reach. 14 seconds. This is such a tight time limit.
Go for it, go for it. Come on, come on.
Yes,
okay.
good.
Okay.
That is going to put Kate Moore into first place right now.
Get that buzzer. Come on.
Makes the hold.
So
come on. Go.
No. Oh.
Try to skip. Oh.
And collapses on that
Kate absolutely
platform.
has something to be proud of right there. Wow.
Amazing.
Crazy stuff.
Now, up next, I think we might have potential sisters, but I'm not sure. Looks like we got two O'Briens in a row. One of them is spelled Brian, B-R-Y-A-N. One of them spelled B-R-I-E-N. So, I don't think they're sisters, actually. But up next is going to be Lagatha.
Lagatha O'Brien now on her way through this course. Going to grab hold of that disc tuck. Pull back on that ring to try and get some momentum now.
Could it be Lagatha all along? That could become our first clear on this course.
Here we go. It's definitely a potential one. Come on. Makes the reach. Yes, there we go.
Clear on it. Lagatha calls herself the Popcorn Monkey Viking Ninja, and she trains at the Maximum Effort Training Studio and the Syracuse Ninja Barbex. Besides Ninja, she enjoys reading, swimming, and traveling, and she would like to give a shout out to all the coaches that have helped her through her journey in Ninja and her family. And her coaching is definitely showing right now. She has been moving with such an amazing pace with this first half of the course. 40 seconds left, that's just under half the time limit. And she's already halfway through the course.
I'm absolutely loving this right here. Moving along. Oh, look at the pattern of the grip there. Love to see it. And the turnaround as well. I see you. Here we go.
Preparing to get to this dismount.
22 seconds remaining now.
And she makes it.
Okay, good. I thought the fallback was going to be inevitable.
Yeah, me
there,
too.
But
That
no.
was a little bit scary. 10 seconds
left.
Lagatha
though.
This obstacle. This is going to be a
7 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's the obstacle on the outside.
Is the outside illegible?
Ooh, it's
that's going to... Regardless, that's going to be it for time.
Oh, that's unfortunate. And now we're on
Moving
to
on to
another
the second.
O'Brien. It's going to be
Hurstine.
Kirsten out of Steel City Ninja.
Her favorite obstacle type is moving with obstacles, so the TikTok is definitely going to be one to watch, but the most challenging for her is generating swing.
Going to need to generate swing in a few seconds here on the disc talk. Oh, and that
there we
was
go.
amazing.
One of the. This is very efficient right here. Moving with obstacles being a strength.
This has
very,
been
very
amazing.
good. 4 seconds ahead of the fastest run so far to this point.
This has been a run to look out for, and that has been great. That places her with over half the time limit left, now almost halfway through this obstacle with cliffhangers. And she's probably going to have around 30 seconds left for these final 3 obstacles. This has been such a strong run here from Kirsten O'Brien. 35 seconds left.
Good stuff. 8 seconds ahead of first place now. This could be it. Generating swing is one of her challenges that she has to go through.
Ooh.
Can she make it? A little hesitation at the end there. Maybe one too many backswings. Come on.
Go for it, go for it. Come on. Yes! Okay.
Yes, there we go. She's got it. Got to carry that momentum through now.
But I think that 8-second lead that she had has disappeared, unfortunately.
Gotta make it. Yes!
4 seconds left. Can she get to that dismount platform? She can. She's going to go
she
straight
into
into it.
She made it. Good.
Oh.
That's the technique as well. That's going to place her into second place, though. Very, very good. Haynes Wolford is our 6th to last competitor of this wave.
It is crazy how fast this division has moved by. Haynes Wolford out of Saratoga Springs in New York. Gonna see what she's able to do. Looks like these final 10 competitors have been definitely showing out. Been having great techniques here, especially on this disc talk. Oh!
Ooh, had the speed, but not enough height to grab it, it looked like.
Oh, and I think if she made that, she would have been on a great pace as well, because look at this. This has been an amazing run so far. Got through slackline incredibly quickly. And also got through the first
incredible pattern right here. Good stuff right there. Gonna jump up and swing to that special delivery hold now. How's she gonna fare? Very well. Yes, good.
Absorbed that perfectly. Now on to the next one.
Very well done there. Now
just the
how's she gonna fare on the last obstacle out here?
Our view's a little bit obstructed, unfortunately. But I can see her legs.
She's got it though. Her legs are dangling, implicating. She's made that final jump. Good stuff. Every obstacle was completed besides that second one, unfortunately.
That could have been our first clear.
Very, very close there. Felicity Herbert is next up, coming out of Indian Trail, North Carolina.
Right.
Felicity has been climbing on everything. Shinsi has been able to walk. She loves ninja because it's fun and also awesome, which it is. Felicity also enjoys crafting, dogs, frogs, bugs, and singing. Her favorite food is watermelon. Incredible. Facility's favorite place to be is at Ninja and loves vacations in the Smoky Mountains.
Whoa, that was epic!
Hopes to be an American Ninja Warrior someday. Those skills are very good right there on the TikTok.
She didn't even jump. She
Love
just
to
pretty
see
much
it.
walked out, and there was the monkey bars. This pace
very
has
well
great.
done there.
Definitely one of our taller athletes here. That's going to come to play later. Jumping for it.
Made
okay.
it. Nearly lost the balance there on the edge of that platform, but to avail, she makes it.
5 competitors remain. 0 out of 65 clear rates. Felicity is setting a very good campaign to become the first competitor to make it to that buzzer on time. Just gotta make sure that she keeps up this pace. Looks like she's going for that dismount. Makes it. Okay, 22 seconds left. She is on a good enough pace, and with her height, she does not need to afford to take that many swings. She might be able to go for it here. No!
Ooh!
Oh!
Nearly had it there. Gonna keep on pushing though. Puts her in 7th place. The swing is a bit crooked, though.
And can't
Nearly
make that
had
connection
that.
either. Felicity Herbert, a great run there.
Now
Oh,
then,
that's
next
so
up is
nice.
going to be Josephine Boyer, coming out of Stanford Ninja Academy.
We're going to see what she is able to do here. Right, nicely making her way through this first obstacle. Started training for Ninja just 2 years ago. So definitely one of the newest ninjas in this division, but still a great pace here.
Moving along now, using that ring to benefit her momentum.
Preparing to make that jump. Will we see her get to it? Gonna need to go for it probably here. All right,
Yes!
she got it.
Great stuff from our Stanford representative, Josephine, here.
Nearing the end of this obstacle with only 43 seconds though, so she is going to need to start picking up the pace. And it looks like now that she's off the obstacle, she's starting to get that agency. So the coach is suggesting just to do a few hops, and there we go. 30 seconds remain onto the cliffhangers.
Moving along, 25 seconds left, coming through these cliffhangers, halfway through it.
Right, 19 seconds remain. Not even at the dismount yet. Preparing to get that swing now. And she's got that. Okay. Now, special rule of race. Probably the last obstacle that she gets a chance of beating before that time expires. She goes for it. Just barely.
She got it in minimal backswings, too.
Right, now
Can she
one
make
left.
this one
Go
now?
for it.
Yes!
Oh!
Ooh!
Runs out of
Didn't
time
have
right
enough time to
before.
make it to the end. Yeah.
But still, an amazing run. 3 competitors are left to have a chance to become your first finisher
Riley.
here.
Yes, here we go.
Riley Mahalik out of Ridgewood, New Jersey. Swinging back and forth here.
Moving along now. A minute
Nice
12.
job. Okay.
Yes. One of the fastest dismounts from that TikTok we've seen all day from Riley
We're
Mahalik.
going to see her get through in a minute.
Here we go. This is it. This could be it, guys.
A little bit of a stumble there, but she still
Bit
make it.
wobbly, yes, but still makes it. Repping Converses on this course. Like to see it.
Right, as a ninja who also uses Converse, I think that that's an amazing decision there out of Riley.
Valid.
Obviously, there's some special ninja shoes that I know Billy has, but some people
Yeah.
don't have those resources.
Regardless, Riley generating a lot of swing here, ready for these special
30
deliveries with 30
seconds
seconds left.
Mod.
This is good. This is looking very, very good here. 3 seconds ahead
Such
of
a
first
promising
place
run.
to this
Come on.
point.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Come
Okay,
on,
this
yes!
We might see our clear. We might see it. The clear that we've been looking
Come
for.
on,
Come on,
Jamie, this
15
might
seconds
be it.
Come on. Oh,
Come on, spinning around. Tighten that core. Tighten the core. Come on.
Oh my god, this is going to be so close. Come on, go for it. 5 seconds.
So close. 5 seconds.
Yes.
Go.
Okay.
Go. This is going to be it, Jamie. We have our first finisher of the day.
It took
Yes. Great.
7 runs. On the 68th. We got it.
Woo.
Woo. I was worried that we weren't going to see it. With, just a little over a second. That's amazing.
Absolutely incredible. Now,
This
moving
course
on
is
from that high,
possible.
we have got Brooklyn Beaver. Here we go. Coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Her favorite thing about
Representing the
Ninja
Jesse
Nation
Graff color
is being
scheme.
with her teammates. When she's not doing Ninja, she loves to read, play with her friends, and with her little sister, travel and learn about marine animals. Her favorite animals are orcas, octopuses, actually, it would be octopi, I believe, and butterflies.
Yes.
And she would like to be a marine biologist when she
No!
grows up.
Oh! Bit too much of a high jump there, not enough distance to cover it.
Oh, I like little smiley faces on her socks. That's really fun.
Very, very good. The attire today from these young kids have been incredible.
Right now, halfway through the cliffs. We're going to see what she's able to do here.
Here we go now, making her way through to the end of this cliffhanger with about 20 seconds left on the clock to try these last two obstacles.
Getting a lot of swing here, getting great kicks forward. Don't want to get too many now, because if you do, then you're going to kick out onto that red special delivery. But
Too close.
Can't connect. And with that 10-minute warning, those lights flaring, looks like she's going to try and at least get onto that
to the
second
side
board.
of that square. Unfortunately, can't make it. Unfortunate. Right there.
That's
now
gonna be...
our final athlete in this division right here is going to be Lily Dixon, coming out of Westchester, Ohio.
Now, we were talking about this competitor earlier because, Billy, do you want to share what your last name is?
Of course you do. This name rhymes with me way too well, so I'm rooting for... Very, very much so rooting for Lily Dixon out here as a Billy Dixon myself. Here we go. Lily's now off on the course. First obstacle, swinging through right here.
Right, quickly through it. Definitely wants to close out this division very strongly. Already in that top 30 out of the 70 competitors already. Strong pace.
Here we go.
You see what she's able to do.
Generate
Going
enough
for
momentum
it.
to jump. Oh, wow!
Whoa,
that was a jump and a half.
Height.
Very high jump, got one hand onto it, unfortunately slipped, and then proceeded to bounce on the mat incredibly well.
But yeah, she went so high and just lacked pretty much any distance, and that's so unfortunate because look at this wingspan on the cliffhangers. This has
very
been a
well with
great
it.
run. This very well could have been our next clear, unfortunately.
Very close to it, yeah. Now Lily Dixon pushing back, swinging, trying to get enough height and momentum to get to that delivery. Yes.
And she's made that. Oh, can't make that next one.
Unfortunately, couldn't get enough swing to that second point. That is going to be every athlete for that wave of ninjas in the kids' female division. Incredible stuff.
On the screen right now are our top three. Riley Mahalik, Kate Moore, and Kristen O'Brien. I believe all three of them were from the second wave.
Indeed so. Riley's being our only clear of both waves, which is incredible. What a moment.
Most definitely. And now, soon enough, we're going to be seeing more competitors attempt the same course, I believe.
Indeed. So, very excited to see all of these guys ready to take on such a course.
Yeah, it is currently 10:25 right now, and the next division is going to be starting at around 11:15. That's going to be the mature kids female flow course, which I believe they're going to be attempting these same 6 obstacles. Hopefully going to see if we're going to see another competitor get to that buzzer, just like Riley has.
Saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.